here and late.
Yay!
We did it.
Like always.
Technical difficulties.
Almost right
Yay!
here, possibly.
The most
Eric's fault.
difficulties.
Yep, you know it.
Yeah.
It is. I
We have a full
desperately
group
need a
again,
new
though, so that's
computer.
nice.
I know. It's rare when that happens. Anyways, welcome to the Elyssia stream, episode 907 or whatever it is right now.
I actually
Nice.
forgot. I think it's 80 something, right?
I think it's 88 or 89.
83.
83
I wasn't even
people.
freaking close.
Yeah, because
Nice.
Welcome to episode 83.
Yeah, 'cause that thumbnail. Oh, the big buff man with the really tiny wizard hat.
That's what we want.
Oh god.
Yes. The big
Sometimes I
buff man
forget
with
the
the really
things
tiny.
I make for these thumbnails.
The big man.
And then
Yeah.
that'll just lead us right into our recap
Oh,
real quick. Our
God,
quick
that's so
recap.
funny.
You guys completed Joel's love heist.
That's right.
And,
Ooh,
uh,
love heist.
Well, Sentinel fraternized with the guards. You guys all broke into the compound and got Joel talking to Marilli. They kind of seemingly somewhat got on similar terms with each other, and the rest of you just kind of shot the shit with Aster. And Marilli has a new companion named Ho-Hum, a halfling, that is also like part of her like magic entourage now of just strange magical beings that she seems to be accumulating. Kind of like the party accumulates strange beings into their inn.
Strange people to work in the tavern.
It's the spin-off
Yep.
show of our show.
That's right.
Just strange magical beings.
He's the angel to our Buffy.
I love it.
That's right.
So you did all that. That took up most of the session. Tetra's ready to leave. You know, you guys are like, "Yep, let's head to Dragon Reach Mountains. We got all the map pieces. We're ready to figure this shit out." And turns out Ansem Rictavio and his airship is the one taking you there. Tetra stuck a deal with him, so y'all boarded his airship. There's some mudslinging amongst the group with Ansem, but he took you there regardless. And I believe we touched down outside of Dragon Reach. I don't remember if I read the description of Dragon Reach, though. I think I did.
But do it again.
I'll
don't
do it
remember.
again.
It has been 2 weeks.
It has been
So
2
do
weeks.
I.
So let me get some music going here, and I will go ahead and start reading the description of Dragon Reach again. Or possibly for the first time if I'm wrong. And if I missed anything, say so. Let me know.
That's you in the comments,
I
people.
mean, unless we want to specify that Arthur stole all of Ansem's clothes as part of our
Oh, yeah,
he
on the
did.
airship. and
And now he's
threw
wearing
him
my
off the
old
ship.
rags.
Yeah.
All his clothes.
I
Literally
forgot about
all
that.
of, well,
He took
all,
all of his
almost
clothes.
all of his clothes. He has one outfit left, but he's not
I
going to wear that
flushed
around
them down
us.
the toilets. But
Yeah.
yes,
Yep.
he
Yes,
had a
he
maid
found-
outfit, but
There's a maid outfit in the closet.
Oh no.
When
That's
he
the
wear
one
that-
thing we didn't steal from him. Is well, one thing Arthur didn't steal from him is the maid
Did
outfit.
anyone really want that though? Did anyone really want me to describe that?
Yes. Yes.
Nick did. Okay.
I don't.
Well,
I
Nick,
don't know.
after the session's done,
I mean, it would have
you can
been
enter the Ethan chat.
Can
and
I
I'll
have a
give you the
private
longest
session?
description.
private.
Thank you.
Private
That's what I
description.
want.
If you subscribe to Brendan's channel, you can
Yes,
hop into the
Patreon.
Ethan chat too and
Yeah,
have
the
a
Patreon I don't have.
private discussion.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a sign up on my wall that says "Be naughty, be sassy."
That's what we need.
Oh.
Anyways, so you guys have touched down.
Yamate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
Anyways, you guys have touched down outside of Dragon Reach, the original home of the dwarves here on the Vanatirian Peninsula. Legends tell of the great dwarven king, Elydis, sailing from across the grand continents and forging a massive kingdom within these very mountains. Dragon Reach is named after the mountain range in which it resides. Sits dug within the base of the White Top Mountain, which is an active volcano. Some may consider building your city at the base of a volcano to be a very bad idea, but the
Yep.
dwarves were like, nah, hold my beer, and they decided to use the energy from the magma and the lava to kind of power their city and their industry, which is why Anvil and Shield Company have grown and become such massive industrial entities within Elyssia.
Sure.
The city's many brass vents and dugouts serve as routes. Serve to route the lava into different areas of the mountain, but these contingencies have only been needed twice throughout the city's history to protect it. As you approach the large gate of Dragon Reach, which leads to the tunnels deep beneath the mountain, you're left in awe of the dwarven craftsmanship. What they've been able to do with metal is nothing short of genius, as tall bronze statues of King Elydis and Belor, hero of the dwarves, guard the outer gate. The actual guard at the gate really doesn't, seem to care that you're here. They let you in without issue. And then within Dragon Reach, you're greeted by large brass structures that are built into the walls of the mountain. It makes the holy city look small in comparison. And at this time of day, the dwarves are busy at work, mining away at the ore deep within the mountain. So as a reminder, you guys have the map pieces that have
Yeah.
constructed this
full
thing.
map?
It has marked an X on the Dragon Reach Mountains, but it hasn't really specified anywhere in particular. So you have gone to Dragon Reach since this is this is civilization. Maybe the dwarves know something. This is a quick reminder since it's been a couple weeks. Oh, also a couple other things to note. There are many businesses in this area. Obviously, with the dwarves, doing their thing, they aren't afraid to sell you things. 3 of the big locations to take note of is the Anvil Corporation Company store, where you can buy any and all Anvil products and souvenirs. So you can get a T-shirt that says Anvil Company. You can get a mug that says Anvil Company. You can get an Anvil Company puzzle. You can get an I Love Anvil Company bidet. There's a lot of things you can get here. There's also a
Yes.
Shield company store, but it's far less impressive. But it's kind of the same stuff. So if you really want to, align yourself with one particular capitalistic entity, you're more than welcome to.
So it's like walking into like Orlando. You got
Yeah.
Universal
Yeah.
Studios and Disney World.
Yeah, that's a great way to look at it.
Cool.
Kind of thing. So, you can either love Disney or love Universal. You can't love both. That's just the law of the world.
That's the
Um,
rule.
It is a rule. There's also the Smith in Whetson, which is the local watering hole in it.
That's pretty
Nice.
good.
Yeah, it's-
I have a couple of them every once in a while. It's just rare, but it happens.
Smith and Wesson.
So the map is not, from my recollection or from my knowledge, the map is not like, I know it's magical in a way to where like it mold itself, but it doesn't like, as we approach, it doesn't like zoom in and like show us where
It
exactly
does
we
not.
are.
It just
Okay.
indicated that your
It's
area
somewhere
was
in this
within
region.
Dragon Reach.
Okay.
I demand Zoom. How do we make it Zoom?
So we just
Use
know
the
that
scroll
somewhere
wheel.
in this city is this weapon of some
This,
ending
this
back in
treasure of some kind.
We don't want to go around asking about it.
No,
Yeah, not necessarily.
I'm not even.
But
Well,
also, how exactly are we going to find it? This place is...
Honestly, just like probably ask around for like some of the oldest buildings that are still around is my guess, because that's really what, like, if something's still standing and that's where it is, like it was buried when beckoning started. So
Mhm.
these things it's got to be ancient. So it's got to be some sort of church, some sort of building that's lasted. the
Or a
test of time.
museum.
Well, can I make an investigation check, like amongst the populace, to see if we can get to like old or kind of like abandoned areas around?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation roll there.
And I would
would like
like
to
to
help him.
also point out that I speak Dwarvish.
There you
And
go.
I would try to work that in as often as I can to see I'm not just like some tourist who's like showing up and doesn't know nothing.
I would say I would give you advantage, but Azrir already said he's helping you, so you get
Oh, okay.
advantage
Well then,
anyways.
yeah, we're
I
all
do
doing
not
it.
speak Dwarvish. I don't
Here we
understand
go.
half of what you're saying.
I'm a
So
map
first
guy, so
one
that's
is
not
that.
bad.
So it's 18.
18,
with
nice.
advantage.
So Jamie, you're after some conversing in Dwarvish with some of the locals, definitely making yourself sound more like you belong than that you've just kind of stumbled into this place and you're just here looking for something, but you're able to kind of converse with these people and you sort of ask about some of the older parts of the city, and you are directed kind of where the gates are. It is an older section, but it's well maintained since it's the entrance. They kind of direct you further into the mountain and kind of eastward, where kind of the original portion of Dragon Reach was built.
Sweet. Obviously I'll be as cordial as I normally am with all that, and then I will.
So not at all.
Yeah, that's not at all. And then I
So
will kind of like guide us towards that area twice as fast as we would have otherwise.
Yes.
Through the urchin background, you are able to assess the quickest routes into the
Gotta milk those background
older parts of
abilities.
Dragon Reach, which you do discover, and there isn't much difference in terms of like aesthetics between the older and the newer areas. Obviously, the newer areas have a little bit more shine and pristine to them, where the buildings, which are made out of like this kind of brass. You know, when I stated it was brass, I wasn't joking. It's like metal buildings. There's a lot more tarnish to them, and they definitely look like they've seen their fair share of wear. There's kind of a thick layer of ash over some of the roofs and some of the entrance ways, just from the sheer heat that's been pumping through these mountains over the years. It's shifted as like the lava and the magma has shifted and caverns have been dug, and that has caused like influxes of heat to pop up in certain areas. One thing I will note for the party is that you have all greatly noticed a large temperature increase upon entering the Dragon Reach Mountains. Not to the point of being unbearable, but to the point of you feel like you're standing in 110-degree weather with 100% humidity.
Awesome.
Ruma finds it unbearable.
Yeah.
Ruma finds
Yeah,
it.
that-
He's
that's
a big.
understandable.
He's a big dude. That's
He's a
lot to
big
vent.
dude, and he comes from the frozen north.
Yeah.
Like that's fair.
Mm-mm-mm.
He's just glistening.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
He's just guzzling water at any opportunity he can.
Need an ice bath.
You are in the elder sections of Dragon Reach. See, got a couple more descriptions. It seems there's some older passageways and lifts down into the mines, which are still functional. But it does appear that this section of the city is home to people who've been around for a long while, dwarves who've been around for a long while, and some of the less fortunate folk. The two large corporations have not opted to keep their headquarters here in the eldest part of the city.
Fair.
I guess just as like a history thing, how long did dwarves live?
However long they say in the player's handbook, I think it's like
So a few
150
hundred years.
or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Just
Dwarves are a long-lived race.
yeah.
In normal, yeah. So like,
Yeah.
they're,
They're not like
all-
quite elves, but
they're not
better
elves,
than
but they're like
humans
several
and
hundreds. But
Yeah,
dwarves
I
are
wanna
a
say,
couple
like,
hundred.
those elves known
200 and-
dwarves
Yeah.
as far as who ages the longest.
I'm curious.
I was just wondering
I'm gonna
because if
look this up here.
if dwarves in the world lived for like a few upwards of 1,000 years, then some of them might
It's like
actually
Krogan
have
and
remembered
Asari.
reckoning. But
Shout out to the
people
Mass
from a few
Effect
hundred years ago.
So we had a lot of people. Is there anything on the map that looks like a landmark that we could maybe try to find in this older area of the city?
Yeah. So a lot of these buildings are very samey since they were kind of built into the mountain, this carved out mountain. But you do see something that appears to be a much larger building that seemingly takes up kind of the center of the entire area. Maybe at one time it was a government building, like an inn or a tavern, but it seems to be like central focus. Also, to answer your question, dwarves can live to be more than 400 years old, but on average it's about 250.
Yeah, so a few hundred or a couple hundred. Not old enough to have been around for anything super crazy, but
No, but
some of them have, But I mean,
That's
they're
good
not
to know.
they're not that
Grandparents.
far removed from a beckoning compared to most people.
Yeah, a grandparent would understand or remember.
Yeah, like a grandparent might have been born.
pass down the story or something.
Yeah.
So,
That's-
big main building.
that's what I was gonna point out too. Yeah.
Is there
Yeah,
any
big building.
signage? Like anything that says what it is?
Yep, some old signage you see. It seems it is an old, like an old palace, maybe at one point where royalty sat.
That
Okay.
might not be a bad place to look, actually, though.
Yeah, if we're allowed to.
Yeah,
We can
let's
try to
head in that direction. Right?
let's see if we can
All
go
right,
in.
so you make your way down to this kind of old brass building that is erected in the center of the square. There are a couple dwarven guards that are positioned out front. Jamie, you would very clearly recognize their armor since they are Anvil guards, and Anvil polices Igarith, or is one of they police certain areas of Igarith, so you'd be very familiar with what they look like.
Okay. Oh, so it's cops. I see.
Well,
Well,
kind of
That is,
cops.
if you want a quick history lesson for the dwarves or an economic lesson for the dwarves, whatever you want to call it, the two companies, Anvil and Shield, basically are their government, and the two of them essentially just vie for power against each other, and whoever has the most money at the time and the most resources to blow is the one in charge, essentially.
You pay for influence.
Yeah.
lame. We don't like them.
No, probably not actually. I mean, at least they're
So
a little bit
then-
cooler than Sickle and Sword. But
What are we
not hard to be
going
better than
to
them.
do?
I mean, I was just ask if they'll let us in. It's old.
Yeah.
How badly are they protecting it?
Fair enough.
So I'm sorry, you said there was markings from there, or there are actual guards there?
There are guards.
There are physical guards. Yeah.
There are
This
two
is
guards
typical
standing
guards.
out front, what you would consider to be the main entrance.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's approach them and just see if like they're just like
If it's
nobody's
just like
allowed
a-
in, or if it's just some sort of post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you approach, and the two guards are present, but they don't necessarily seem to. It's not like they start brandishing their weapons or they get all
Right.
haughty with you. They're standing there. They are eyeing you though.
I guess I'd.
Is
I'd
there
look
like a
at
way
Jamie.
through them, or are they like stopping people from?
Great question. So if here is like it's a walkway like this, and the guards are on either end, so you could just
Let's
technically
walk
walk
in.
through the middle of the walkway,
Yeah.
and
Just kind of look like we know what we're doing. Like just kind of let's walk
yeah,
through.
yeah,
Yeah.
they don't seem to really stop you. You do realize though that this thing is over a bridge, and underneath you is flowing magma. Though
Oh.
it's a few, it's probably about 100 feet down, so it's a ways down. But like, you could die. It's feasible.
So it's like a magma
A
moat.
Yeah, kind of a
Oh,
magma moat.
damn.
You
That's cool though.
kind of describe this section of the city now that you can see it. It's held up by chains, and you are literally hanging over a giant pit of just
Oh, that's
fiery, hot death. And people just are milling about living their lives like this is average. It's like high water, except instead of floating over
cool.
water,
Yeah,
you're
I was just
floating
gonna
over
say it's
over
kind of like
lava.
a scaled down high water.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, they're not gonna stop us. I mean,
Yeah. let's keep walking.
Just so that we know where we're going.
Walk inside.
You keep on moving as you approach the front door. It opens for you, and a dwarf in kind of very fine-looking clothes holds it open for you. Ah, greetings, sirs.
Greetings.
Okay.
hello.
I take it you're here for the museum tour.
This is a museum.
Yeah.
Aye. It is of our great long dwarven lineage, and where the old kings used to sit. There are over 5,000 artifacts present within these walls, as long as a long written oral history of our people.
And just how far back does that date?
Oh, from the first kings all the way to Elydis, who sailed from the great continents and settled here on the Vanatirian Peninsula and within these mountains, before they were even referred to as Dragon Reach. Back during the times of the goddess and her brother.
You know, I think we might want that museum tour.
Yeah.
Excellent! It's going to be 1 gold apiece.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow.
Very, very good.
All
to
of the
it.
money, if it helps, all of the money does go into a non-profit to help with the city's formation and infrastructure.
Yes, because Sword and Shield.
Set
and
up
Sigil
by-
can't pay for that.
Anvil Company
Oh, yeah.
themselves.
Does it,
Yep, there it
is
is.
it always Anvil, or does does
It depends on who's in charge
on
at the moment.
Okay, yeah. So it
Steel
goes
does
day by
something a
day.
little different than Anvil. There's different focuses.
Yeah,
It
of course.
changes. It changes every few years depending on who's in control.
Yeah,
at
of
the
course, of course.
But they still charge. Fantastic.
Yes, of course. It goes into charity. It goes into infrastructure.
Yeah. Does
It's
it,
like all of our restaurants where you tip. You are paying the people who are working for you at the moment.
yeah, of course.
Because you
yeah.
don't. Because the employer, the proprietor, does not pay.
Well, I
Yeah.
was actually going to ask for a tip because I don't actually. I get 1 copper a day for this job, and you know,
A
tipping
copper
culture
a
is-
day? That's
You know what?
That's slave wages. Hold on.
We're making slides at your employer, but it's not your fault. So here is a gold for my admittance, and then here's a gold for your tip as well.
Well, thank you, good sir. I appreciate it.
That's ridiculous that they're charging you a copper a day to do a job. That's
and I can't
So they're
imagine
paying
many
me
people
a copper
come
a day,
here.
not charging me. That would be
Oh.
outrageous.
yeah. I mean, they give you a copper a day. That's nonsense.
Oh, I can't
That's
imagine
why
you
we
do
ask
much
for
here.
tips.
Well,
Yeah, but your employer really should be paying for you to be able to live if you're providing a service that allows them to be running a business.
Well, it has Anvil Company has said for many years. By one's bootstraps.
That's
Yeah, something like that.
ridiculous.
Sounds about right.
I hate it.
well, here's your gold for admittance, and you know what? Oh man, I'm gonna hand him 2 counterfeit Draco coins
God
for
damn.
tip.
Yeah.
Darby,
yeah.
we need this guy's help.
Uh,
We need this guy's help.
This-
He knows the most out of this place.
This is
Why
gonna
would
be
you
worth
do
a lot of money in probably like a
Exactly,
year.
what?
It's bottom level stuff right now. You know, it's this new currency
Don't.
that they're making up in the north called Drangle coin. It's gonna be worth a lot. real
As
soon,
he's
trust
describing
me.
this to this gentleman, I'm gonna be just shaking my head like, do not accept this behind his back.
I'm gonna roll. The man takes the coin from you, Darby, and goes,
Yeah, what
"Well,
kind
I
of
have
things?
I have accepted wooden forks before as a tip, so I guess I can take this."
It'll trust me. It'll be well. It should be worth a lot of money.
I
in the
can't
near
wait to
future.
when this game ends and I epilogue all the characters you gave this money to, and they're all just like massive billionaires.
They were all just people that got it on Bitcoin right away.
Yep.
Just sold it off
Immediate.
the first time it
That
peaked.
one guy that
Dogecoin.
was like, "Yeah, I'll do your project. Pay me 1 Bitcoin. I'm fine with it because it's super easy." Now it's worth like $1 million, or
Yeah.
it's not anymore because the market crashed. But
Or the guy that bought a pizza
Dogecoin.
in Bitcoin and found out like 3 years later that it would have been worth like $2 billion or something.
yeah. Also, the Elyssia stream does not endorse or support
So,
any form of cryptocurrency. We are not experts. Do not listen to our stream for
Yeah, no.
financial
Don't
advice.
listen to any of that except for buy Elyssia coin.
Yeah, Elyssia coin.
Coin is great.
we do
can get
not
your
need our own
fungible-
crypto.
It's
You can
so
get your-
fungible that you don't even need to worry about it.
You get your own Sentinel swimsuit NFT if you do it.
Yep.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Candle
Oh,
suit
goodness.
suit
So that's a
NFT.
scam and a half right there.
No.
Talk about a good
That's real art.
fucking deal.
Good clock and deal. Yep. It's so good you could shake a drumstick at it.
You
Oh,
could-
Alright.
look at that.
Are you guys paying, the rest of you? Because I have coins from Azrael and Darby.
yeah, I'll pay a gold to go into this museum. It's wild that you even have to do that. And then I will also, you know what? This guy seems like a cool dude. He's just trying to do a job. I don't like the fact that he's,
Not being paid like at all.
not being paid at all. So
He's
I
being
will.
paid 1 copper a day. It's a wage.
I can't imagine that many people come here a day, given that it's in the
No.
middle of the oldest part of
Of
the town,
lava
built mostly with
chain?
dwarves. Yeah.
No,
Like I can't imagine that many people show up here, so he probably
Why do they have
no
guards?
money.
None of this makes sense. I will give you 2 gold
Oh,
just because I don't like Anvil Company, and I would
Oh,
rather
thank
you get the money that they do. Don't report any of your tips, by the way. The
Well,
government does not need to know how
yeah.
much you make in tips.
well, unfortunately, we are taxed by Anvil Company on, our profits, so.
So then just say that you got We didn't tip, and you found this shit on the ground.
That
Drop it
would
on the
be
ground,
defrauding
Jamie.
the government now, wouldn't it? And we
I'm
can't
Yeah.
have that.
I'm going to knock the gold out of his hand. So that way, oh look, now you found it on the ground.
Yeah, you
Nothing
found.
happening.
See, now it's
Well,
just
sir,
honest.
it does appear I did find it on the ground. Did he just see him scoop it up and put it in his pocket real quick?
There you
That's
go.
right, bro. What was your name again?
Belleric.
Belleric. All right, Belleric. We're gonna be the best tour that you've had.
Oh, excellent. I mean, you've already tipped far better than most do. I usually just get a couple silver, but I'll take the gold coins if you're willing to give them. I mean, this is enough money here to feed my family for a few weeks, so
Well,
Yeah.
we're gonna
I
need your
still have
help.
payment.
So
I still have payment from the 2 largest members of your touring group.
Here's a gold coin.
Thank you.
just pays, don't you?
He just has his hand out still, just waiting for your tip.
I'm good for it, right? They've paid for me. I don't have
No,
pockets.
sir, they haven't paid for you.
I will give you-
will roll his
tip.
eyes, and I will give a gold for Sentinel, and then a gold tip for Sentinel. Out of
Thank you,
my
good sir.
coffers.
Mm.
You're welcome.
I'm glad to see, sir, that your keeper treats you well.
I would like to make a quick insight check, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure. What are you inciting?
Does this guy really not get paid? To,
Yeah,
like,
go
do this? Or is he
Go
just
ahead.
grifting all of us?
He's grifting.
Hey man, he got 2 Draco
would
coins.
be-
2
that would be
fake
pretty
Draco
funny.
coins. Too. Not even
You
real
know,
Draco
we could
coins.
possibly save the world on this guy's information, so a couple.
Yeah.
Little grifting's okay.
I still would like to know if he's if is there something.
Roll high enough, and you're gonna hear some muffled noise in the background where another guy is tied up into a closet.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's that guy again.
Oh,
It's
Stan.
gonna be half you, Stan.
He just keeps getting new jobs.
Yeah,
He
I'll
keeps getting
say, I'll say.
He shows up everywhere. Like it's insane.
Got
It is.
18.
This dude seems to be telling the complete truth. They do not pay him any money at all. As
Okay.
Anvil and Shield Company are known to do within Dragon Reach. Everyone
Okay.
basically makes garbage wages, and the rest of the populace is expected to make up for the lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
Most stores have massive markups. Most restaurants require you to tip, and it also causes you to tip when entering a museum, which, as you said, should probably be free in most instances.
Hey, the first thing that a government will do when it wants to enslave a populace is to charge them to view their own history. Because if you don't know your history, then you won't know when they repeat things that destroy the lower class and empower those
There
with
we go.
power.
That's real talk.
I love it. I appreciate you. You all have admittance into the museum. It's a 5-story palace. Have, each room has a different theme and has different artifacts in it. Is there anything you're interested in particular?
Beckoning.
Guide you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What he
beckonings,
said.
you
Yeah, the
say.
beckoning. If you have anything
Well,
about
there-
beckonings.
On the 3rd floor, there is the dwarven history of our time during the first beckoning and how we aligned ourselves with the goddess. You'd be able to find it in room 7. Let me get you a map real quick. And you see him pull out this little pamphlet of paper, and he opens it, and it's got all the floors and all the different things. And there's kind of a little trail, their suggested walking path, and he circles in quill ink one of the rooms on the 3rd floor. It's this one. Room 19 is where most of the history is. You will also find there, if you're interested, the original armor of our 2nd greatest hero who fought in the Beckoning Wars with the goddess.
Oh, okay. 2nd greatest hero. Who's the 2nd greatest hero?
Doobly.
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 Can I do a history check on Doobly?
You don't need to, because I literally just made that name up on the spot.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Can't wait to check that out. But let's start maybe with the beckoning stuff.
Well, this is
Well,
all.
it is in the room with all the beckoning stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, all right.
He fought in the beckon. This dude fought in the beckon.
Supposedly
Got
fought
it.
in the
So,
beckoning.
Sure. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, let's head to that spot on the map. We'll start from there and work our way out.
Oh,
Arthur
and
will
there is a-
gingerly-
cafeteria in the basement if you're looking for a quick bite to eat as well.
And I'm sure we'll hit the basement before we head out of here.
Beautiful. Enjoy your time amongst dwarven heritage.
Arch will very rapidly
Ooh.
check the back of the map
You're not-
to see if it's written on the back of their Declaration of Independence.
Mm.
It is not. It is unfortunately. There's unfortunately no Nicolas Cage.
Oh.
Dang it.
Sad.
Is he coming with us?
No, he just takes people's money. You this is a self-guided tour.
What? Dude, wait a minute.
This is a self-guided tour. You
No
can
wonder
stay
he's
at-
only paid one copper. He just
Yeah,
stands
wait a
there.
minute.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe his wages aren't that low.
Yeah, now I'm thinking about all you do is open the door. Tell us.
Hey, he
Go
collects the
fend
money.
for
That
ourselves.
requires work.
Ooh.
He
I didn't
sells
give that man
memberships.
a single dime.
That's ridiculous. I gave you 2 gold pieces.
It's an outrage.
You're gonna walk me through this shit. No, I'm telling him to
No,
come
no,
back.
hold. It's probably better if he doesn't accompany us.
Yeah,
If we
yeah, but
find
considering
what,
the fact that, yeah.
if we find things that
Dr.
are
Davey is annoyed that
revelationary to
you're
us.
But he understands the need for secrecy. He's grumbling the whole way that he just got
Couldn't even
robbed.
show me what that sword over there is about.
It's been a robbery.
Oh man, as someone who robbed quite a few people, I can let you know that we were all just been robbed.
I wasn't
That
robbed.
no,
Like,
I
change
did not
your
get
perspective.
robbed.
I
Like,
didn't
change
get
your
robbed either, for
perspective
being
from,
honest.
Man, this poor guy who does not get paid very well to how dare you accept tips?
I
I love it.
Dr. J.B. Watts walks grumbly up to where we're supposed to be.
Well, luckily for you, this is a museum, and because it's a museum, you enter into kind of the introduction area, which has you going down kind of a sort of dark hallway until you enter this sort of wide open room where there is a projection of a I'm gonna say it's a video, but there's not really videos. It's like a
Illusion.
magical
illusion.
illusion projection as someone who sounds incredibly British and very much like Dame Judi Dench narrates a 15-minute introductory video on the history of dwarfism and dwarves in Elyssia and how they sailed over from the great continents and settled in Dragonreach and how you who paid money to enter this facility are going to revel and experience what it's like to be a dwarf. And there's a lot of cool sound effects. It's like a 4D theater. Like there's waves and birds in the background. It sounds like it's coming behind you. There's like light projections. It's it's very impressive. Anvil Company put a lot of money into this. Let's just put it that way. And it's sponsored by Goodyear, so.
Of course it is.
As it should be.
Wouldn't have it anyway.
Mm-mm-mm.
So yeah, you guys are on the first floor of this lovely little museum, and as there's this video playing, but kind of behind the projection is just a lidded walkway that you can take.
Yeah, I would try to navigate us through the quickest way to the stairs. That way we can get up to the second floor and then possibly the third if the staircase is
Sort of-
like continue.
Are
Book it
you all
straight.
telling me you're not interested in the entire section on dwarven architecture? Are you interested in the section on dwarven clothing throughout the ages? How about the section on ancient dwarven tools that have been dug up from old sites where they settled before they dug into the mountain?
Are you asking Eric or are you asking?
I'm asking the party.
Because Arthur is very much not interested, while Eric would very much pay a gold to walk through this.
Yeah, well, that
entire
would be very
travel.
fun and interesting to explore.
Yeah.
Unless they
I
have
love
something
card
about
games.
dwarven card games. I don't think Darby
They,
cares.
honestly, if you looked hard enough, Darby, they probably do. They have an entire section on dwarven literature with a special wing dedicated to dwarven erotica.
Oh, see, Dr. Jamie Watts actually, the reason he knows Dwarvish
Yeah,
is
what's
that
that?
a lot of,
Dwarven erotica.
yeah, mostly Dwarven erotica,
All right.
but
I used to read a
also,
lot of them smut novels.
he's like dwarves were big into like stonework and mechanical stuff.
Yeah. Sure.
and
Yep.
that's something that
That-
Dr. JB Watts is pretty into.
If you are interested, Jamie, on the second floor, as you guys make your way up there, the entire floor is dedicated to dwarven craftsmanship, machinery, and basically how their entire industry functions within Dragon Reach. There is a scale-sized model of the White Top Mountain that this city is set into that shows all of the inner working aspects of the city.
Ooh, Dr. JB would be really interested in that, but we know he has some place to be, unfortunately.
So you guys will just
As we're
truck your
walking,
way.
he's constantly looking back to it. Like,
It'll be
"Oh,
there.
we
It'll be
could-
there when we come
We
back.
could stop there.
As
Just
you
be like
guys
2
make your way up to the third floor, up the stairs, you see projected in red lights on a dark wall, the beckoning. As you enter a completely mist-filled, ominous room with a music playing in the background that has this sort of like eerie sound behind it.
This is what we hear.
Yeah,
This is gonna be a lot of bullshit. I can feel it.
Oh yeah. No, there's gonna be a whole lot of nothing here, but
Yeah, well, it's gonna show. It's gonna be like a giant picture of the goddess with a company blazoned on her arm. It's gonna be this big sponsored corporate hoopla.
Ooh.
All right, yeah. I guess we proceed into the mist-filled chamber.
Yes. So the mist-filled chamber, after you pass it, you kind of enter an area that's a little more well lit, but still relatively dark, as there's all these glass cabinets that are backlit with magic spells that have all these different artifacts that supposedly came from the time of the beckoning, as well as what did I say his name? Dobby,
Something like that.
Doobie's armor.
Yep.
Doopy.
Is there Ooby Dooby?
Ooby dooby.
Which
You
one
know
of
that
you-
guy. You know that guy, Doopy.
There is, in particular, one thing that stands out to you is a large mural along the wall, crafted out of metal, attributed to a collection of dwarven artists and artisans known as the Guild, which shows a early depiction of what the people believe the goddess looked like. And if you read the plaque on there, this is the eldest or oldest known depiction of the goddess, which differs than the blonde-haired, blue-eyed version than most of you are used to.
Sure. So does this look like? So that's a question. So I remember back when we were in the other, I saw one of those portraits that changed based on if you touch the thorns, it changes to the image. Was that image of what I had known the goddess to look like, or more like this version?
Callback, it is.
Mm.
As in, it is more like what we saw in the other.
It's more like the goddess he saw in the other.
Okay.
Interesting. That Arthur would probably like stop for a minute and like point that out and be like, "This is whatever this is far more accurate to
Yeah.
what the goddess actually probably looked like." Than
Also,
what
next
history.
to the mural is a machine that, if you put a copper coin in, will create you a stamp that looks like the visage that you are looking at right now.
I would do that then, just so I have it on me, just so.
Okay.
we can make out.
It costs what? It costs a copper coin and 1 gold to do.
Yeah, sure it does. Yep.
Of course, yeah. It's it's the coin to get precedent,
they
and the gold
have
to actually
a
use.
big-
Yeah,
I like
that's
how one
Yeah.
gold is enough to feed a dude's family for like a week, and we're just dropping it on a novelty piece of copper.
I like
That's what you do in Disney World.
it Disney World. Is there a little, like, really large circle thing that is like a funnel, and I put a gold piece in it,
There-
and I can watch it?
There is. It goes towards the architecture charity that all the proceeds of this support the city's function and architecture.
But there's
So if
got to
you'd
be two slots to erase
Yeah.
them. You
Yeah,
erase
yeah,
them.
yeah, right.
There's
Yeah.
at
It helps
least
that
two.
they
There
run
might be
into each
4, so you
other.
have, so everyone can participate. But
There's
Definitely,
also in another section of this room the like thing of water where you drop the coin and you try to get it to land on the disc.
Oh,
like
Yes.
you have a Taco Bell.
man.
You
Like
can
a
win
Taco
a
Bell.
free chicken sandwich if you get it on the lowest rung, and it's literally like a pin size. But if you
Man.
get it on that thing, you get a free chicken sandwich.
We gotta tell Joel
really-
about this.
That's crazy.
But of course,
I'm
the
gonna
chicken,
do it.
it's a gold to put it in, but the chicken sandwich is like 5 silver.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
right.
Oh no, the chicken sandwich. We're in a museum brand. The chicken sandwich is probably 3 gold. Let's be honest.
Actually, that's fair. Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
20
that's not
gold
trash.
chicken sandwich.
So 20 gold chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
That could net you an entire long story, or you could buy a chicken sandwich with it.
It's called the Guardian Fowl sandwich.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Oh no!
A guardian fowl with cheese on
It's
2
it's the Guardian Fowl sandwich or asterisk, and then at the bottom in really tiny font.
No,
not made
no.
with Guardian Fowl.
No guardian fowl.
No actual
Harmed
Guardian
Yeah,
in
Fowl.
not
the
made with real
making of
guardian
this
fowl.
sandwich.
With a
All right,
wink
so
to face.
That is essentially this room. I could attempt to BS you with more dwarven beckoning history if you'd like, and but
Yes.
that is this 3rd floor, these chambers.
Honestly, what I would do is I would ask Sentinel to do his like magic sonar thing where he like pings and can find something that's actually magical and like majorly magical, because I'm sure that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
I open my mind to
The magic.
locally sourced magics.
All right, locally sourced magics. There's a lot that is magical in this room, Sentinel. Various tools and weapons that are on display have magical properties. Dobby's armor, Doobie's armor, whatever the fuck his name is. I don't know.
It was Doobie.
Doobie. His armor
Yeah.
seems to have magical properties. However, the item I'm assuming that Azrael is asking you about, the mural of the goddess, is either one of two things. Either it's incredibly magical, or someone has a very strong attraction to that picture. Because it's glowing hard.
All right. I head over to the large glowing photo mural.
Oh, is there something behind
It,
it?
Oh,
it's
yeah.
glowing.
Might be behind too.
Oh, we're gonna have to destroy this mural.
We don't have to destroy it, but we might just have to move it.
It's built
It's
on
not
anybody
behind
the
it.
wall.
The mural is glowing
Oh.
itself,
Oh.
not behind it.
Because
It is the mural.
I would see the location. So if it wasn't the mural itself that's magical,
true.
I would
Yeah, it
sense
is the mural
something.
that is
Yeah.
glowing.
What do you see, Sentinel?
Yeah, this whole mural is lit up like Elyssia nights.
Okay.
Look at the map.
I could. Well, okay.
How
First,
big is the mural? It's probably massive,
Yeah.
right?
It takes up a whole wall. So
Oh,
I
jeez.
mean, if you were to like go to an art museum and they've got like one of those big like murals on one of their big walls, that's essentially what you're.
It's like the Diego Rivera murals. In
Yeah, similar to that.
is there a rope between us and the mural?
There is a rope between you and the mural.
All right, I'm gonna tell you guys like, hey, watch the door. I'm gonna see if I can't see if there's like a trick or a thing behind it.
Okay.
Like a trap, like we did before in the
Right.
water.
Not a bad idea. Okay. Yeah, I'll watch the door for him.
Yeah.
Before I do that, are there any traps or things if I were to step over this rope?
No, this is literally just like one of those crappy, don't.
You know those
don't
museums
goddamn-
that
Yeah.
shoot you when you.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I go to the DIA and I put my hand too close to a photo, I just get gunned down by the
Yeah,
Well,
security.
I don't
the
wanna-
DIA does yell at you. There is an announcer
will.
voice that says, "Step away from the painting." Like really loud.
Yeah.
Like you are
Hey,
too
there was
close.
one time we went and Brendan and a lady that he was seeing with at the time, and he had like a Mountain Dew or something, Brendan, and they got really pissed that you had that Mountain Dew.
I
know if you
don't remember
that.
this. I'm gonna be honest.
That's okay. It was like a lot. It was before Sam and I were married. So, anyways,
It's so
so-
It
traumatizing.
would have been like
yep,
almost
Jamie,
10 years ago.
you kind of either hop over or go under the railing, and this mural, like when you look up, it's like 20 feet above you. It's a huge mural.
Mhm.
The goddess, she kind of has this longer dark hair, and she's kind of in this pose where her one arm is under her and her other arm is under her, kind of like this, and she's kind of looking off and up and to the left a little bit, like so.
Okay. Can I roll investigation to see if I can find anything, like a tile or a thing or something to move around?
Yep, go ahead.
That's a 15, but I'm gonna use my flash of genius feat to add another 4 onto that.
Nice.
to make it a 19.
Nice.
So you begin kind of scouring the like I said, they're all like made of metal. Like it's kind of almost a 3D mural with how like the metal is done. It kind of juts out a little bit, and you kind of are exploring all the different pieces. They're all like interwoven and layered and things like that. You start low, you begin working your way up. What you notice, Jamie, as you are exploring this thing, is that the hand that comes out like this juts out slightly, and there seems to be a slot in her hand.
Hmm. I'm gonna look around the room. Is there anything around the room that looks like it could fit into this slot?
Several different tools could possibly fit into there. The whole of her hand is probably about yay big.
And I'm talking about like artifacts, like not just like things around the room. I mean like any of the exhibits in this room look like
there are several where many of the tools could go within
Arthur
that.
is going to roll up the map and hand it to Jamie and tell him to try the map.
Okay.
I'll roll it into like a 2.
Yeah. Makes sense. I will do that. I'll try to put the map into the
Not the museum map, but the actual
actual map.
Try this generic museum
I'm
map.
I'm gonna give her the museum pamphlet.
in case he destroys whatever it's holding.
Yeah.
I actually will.
I mean,
do
it's
that,
a bad
because you never
idea.
really know with these sorts of things.
All right, so you're putting so you're gonna test this to see what
I'm
happens.
gonna test it because I don't know if
Okay,
it just like
sure.
shreds it. Then we're gonna be.
Yeah, sure. It's just a shredder. You just see like paper chunks get blasted out.
I will test
so
that first.
You do take the museum map, you stick it in her hand. Nothing gets shredded, nothing gets destroyed. She's just holding this, paper map of the museum.
I will Indiana Jones it out and put in the other one, the real.
All right,
The
you
special
drop
map.
in the map that led you here to begin with, and as it sinks into her hand and drops in, it too it begins to glow that blue that it had glowed when you got the pieces and brought them together. And that blue glow begins going up her arm, up her shoulders, as the entire lot of her begins to glow blue. And slowly, the mural actually, like the image or visage of the goddess, kind of like comes out slightly and swings open and reveals an incredibly small and narrow passage, almost like a crack that you can pass through.
Can Sentinel get through it?
Sentinel and Ruma are probably too large.
I will
We can hang
go
back and
I was
make
gonna say, watch
sure.
the door.
Yeah, watch the door.
Yeah.
Make sure nobody
double check what's
comes
inside
this
here.
way.
If we
I
stand
have
in
a
front
way
of the
to
mural,
get you.
nobody will be able to see that anything has
Yeah,
changed. Fluff up your feathers, my good friend, and I'm gonna sit there and flex my lats as much as possible to widen up.
Perfect.
Just be the
That's
biggest,
exactly
widest
it.
man.
No one will ever suspect anything weird's going on in here.
Yeah.
When you
Two
guys are
guys
doing
just
that.
stand up in
Nope.
front of the goddess mural.
Not looking at it, looking
Yeah,
out.
looking away from it, stanced up, and are clearly not dwarves.
Yeah, no.
there are other things to look at in the room. You know,
Yeah, I'm just gonna be looking at like the corners.
No, amazing.
Stands up in
will.
front of this thing, looking at the exhibits from really far away.
Well, if they stand still enough, they're both like more of the rare species. Maybe people will think they're wax figures
people-
of
that's
warriors.
true, yeah.
There you
Wax
go.
warriors that participated in the beckoning.
I
special
will
exhibit.
slip through the crack to see
Yeah,
what's kind of on the other side.
I'll let Darby
So-
go behind him, and then I'll take up the rear.
All right, so the three of you kind of shimmy your way through these cracks here, or this
Is
crack here.
Tetra with us?
Oh yeah, Tetra's technically
Tetra
with you
would be
too,
with
I
us.
guess. I just, you guys are more important than she is. So, she's been there,
Take that,
letting you do
Tetra.
all the work,
Doing
as
stuff.
usual.
Yeah,
She'll
no,
hang
she's
out
not a
with
treasure
anyone.
hunter. She's not a treasure finder. She's a treasure wanter.
Just hear from
Dang.
behind the mural. As she's
Yeah,
just
that-
standing out there.
Tetra's there. She's been impressed with all this. This is tickling her explorer bone right now. So yeah,
proud of my
she'll
guys.
follow you guys in. She'd be interested to see where this tunnel leads. And it does lead you into a kind of like almost like back area, and it's made of just like pure like obsidian stone back there. I mean, this is like set back like not only into this palace, but kind of like into like the mountain and down into the ground. So you've kind of like shimmied and then gone down.
Oh,
And
okay.
before you is a spiral staircase and a lever.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Well,
I'd like to, because I'm a rogue and I can do this. I would like
you
to
can do it
check
twice
for
as fast
trap,
than anybody else.
Check for a trap.
just in case, because this is an ancient thing.
I'm gonna light a torch so that we can see, because I'm sure there's no light.
The whole place
Yes,
just
it's very
blows up. Turns out there was a gas leak.
Yeah,
this whole time.
Methane gas.
CPK.
We are like by a
We're in a
volcano.
volcano. It would have already exploded.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's
Like the
also
gas
fair.
for the volcano could just be building up in here. It's like that's real. We all
Let's
could have just
all
died
fine.
immediately.
Did it for
And-
you, Jamie.
I would have been like, mm.
So what'd you
24.
roll, Jamie?
Reckless.
24.
24 to 54.
The lever is a trap.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go over and be like, ah. Nice try.
But he pulls it anyway.
Is there anything else in the room?
I just wanna know what it does at this
outside of this
point.
lever? Or can
And
I
the spiral
see
staircase down.
Yeah, there's a spiral staircase.
just the spiral case down? Okay. I'm gonna say don't touch the lever. This is rigged to do something. I don't know what it is. Like I can see that it's.
Yeah.
This is not gonna do anything good.
Sure.
You don't know that. I just said it was trapped.
Yeah, I don't. It.
Oh,
I just.
so there's a trap on the lever. The lever isn't the trap itself.
Well, that I won't tell you, but
Oh, okay. All right. Because yeah, that's what I thought you were. Okay.
Yeah. So just it's like I wonder.
Can
Am
we
I
disable
able to
the trap?
just-
If you disable
Yeah, I
the
was gonna
trap,
say,
you
am
know
I
what the
able
lever
to do
does.
that? Let me double
Pull the
check.
lever, Kronk.
Let me see what I
Sleight
can
of-
do.
Sleight of
here.
hand is what. You
Yeah, action, sleight of hands to disarm traps. Yeah, so I can.
You're
I'm
welcome.
gonna try to do that.
I
Okay, go
will
ahead.
provide help if I can. you will allow me to.
advantage.
Yeah, but-
Yeah, baby. Okay.
How
Here
good's your
we
sleight
go.
of hand?
+7.
Okay, good.
I'll provide words of encouragement from outside the crack.
Disadvantage.
Oh no! All right, first one's not great. Second one's 24.
Yeah.
So, Dr. Watts, you realize there was a trap there. The trap specifically attached to this lever is it's kind of a spring mechanism. So we went to pull the lever, it would actually hit the spring and it would launch it back. And the lever can go both ways, and it would launch it into the forward position, which would actually cause a trap to spring, which, if you look above you, now that Azrael has lit the torches, would actually dump magma into the room.
Ah,
Oh.
good thing we checked on that. And I've now disarmed it. Right? I disarmed
It
it.
is, yes, you have disarmed it. So there's the I guess I'll call it the forward and the back positions. All the way forward, magma. All the way back, something else.
But it's not magma.
It's not magma.
It's
Okay.
ice snow.
Yeah.
It's
Well-
more magma.
It's different magma. Advanced magma.
Extreme magma.
Advanced magma. It's lava. It's outside.
It's
I
different.
won't
Yeah,
lie,
no, it's
there's-
different.
For this dungeon, I'm basing off another dungeon, and there's a thing you can contract called super tetanus, and I'm just like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Super tetanus.
Not just regular
Someone-
tetanus. It's
Someone reached
extreme.
real far to
Extreme
their
team
imagination.
tetanus.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
well then,
Extreme
Tetanus
tetanus.
2.
electric boogaloo.
Tetanus too.
It's
Well,
different than regular tetanus.
I'll tell everybody, don't press this lever to this way. I've disarmed it, so now you can push it forward. No magma will come out, but that's all that was gonna do. So I don't know what would happen if I pull it back. Let's maybe check the stairs first.
Yeah.
Before we do that, and then we can come back up if we don't see anything.
Sounds good to me.
All right. You
I would,
head
as
down.
we go down the stairs, I'm gonna every like 2 or 3 stairs. I'm just gonna take a quick check to make sure there's no tripwires or anything.
I will let you know there are no tripwires on these stairs, so you will be able
Cool.
to make them down there without issues. And you arrive in a long hall, and the hall seems to be made actually of metal, as if this is crafted. I would say the spiral staircase, you have been going down pretty far. A lot further than this palace could hold, or the magma pit below you will allow. I mean, like, you've gone way too far down for where you easily would have reached the end and just fallen through into lava, basically.
All right, someone had to build this. Does this metal seem like what kind of metal is it?
You don't know. It seems otherworldly, almost metallic.
Well, not our first time.
Okay.
Does it seem similar to the metal in that room, that special room we went to after the Guardian File trial?
Identical, though
Okay.
perhaps a little older. Or not older, but a little more worn, I should
Yeah,
say.
not as well kept.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like the room with the weird tube of the thing in it.
The goo.
Yeah, the goo, the big goo tube.
Hmm.
Yeah, so it's the same kind of deal, which explains a lot, actually.
Yeah, we'll just keep going down.
So that's probably a good sign.
You round a bend, and Dr. Watts, as you're kind of, going forward, you actually bump into a large, like, wall, not like a wall of force, like an invisible wall.
Mhm. And that's the only way in or out.
Yeah, I mean, you can see down it. It is a multi like path, like area in front of you, but you cannot get by. As you bump into the wall, you hear a loud booming voice echo out from the walls itself. You have entered sacred ground.
I'm gonna try and look around to see if I can figure out what or who is speaking.
It comes from the walls.
Okay, I'm gonna press. Are the walls hot?
No, they are not. They are cool to the touch.
This is such a weird situation. I want to get some of this metal to make stuff with.
I don't know how easy that's going to be.
Well, clearly you can't heat it up enough to something. If a magma's not hot enough to make this metal hot, then shaping this would require it's just probably magic, unfortunately. But like, still, the properties of this metal is crazy, and now someone's talking, but we don't know where or from.
I guess
Wow.
Arthur would speak up and be like, "We don't mean any harm. We're here to find something that will help us end for lack of better terms, a great evil."
You will find such a thing here, but first you must answer me a riddle to enter this place, per our eminence's request.
Great. I'm sure we're great at riddles.
Fantastic.
Give me un momento here too, por favor.
Is there a version of this where there's not riddles?
No, there is not. There is only riddles.
Ugh.
Fair enough.
Well, riddles it is, then.
Are you prepared? You are allowed one answer of said riddle, and if you're incorrect, you will be banished from this place.
Each of us are allowed one answer, or as a group?
You as a group are allowed one answer.
So if another group was not here and they came down, they would have another answer to this riddle?
Yes, semantically speaking.
Okay,
Okay.
good. That's all I need to know. That's fine. That's
Yeah, as
fine.
long as we're all on the same page with
The
that.
bard has died.
Yeah, I'm changing the song.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. My hit points are wrong.
Yeah, everyone's hit points were super effed up, so.
Yeah,
My
roll
AC
20.
is wrong. No, my AC is wrong. That hasn't changed in a while.
Oh, Sentinel. Anything new going on in your life?
Well,
Just hanging out outside.
are there any exhibits you want to check out? Later
I
on.
do.
Don't
Yeah,
go
yeah.
too far.
What do you think about that chicken sandwich?
Seems like a ripoff to me.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you guys could play that little game if you want.
I could really go for a chicken sandwich though.
It does sound good.
You want to split one?
We come back, they're just gone.
They're in the
In the basement
cafeteria.
eating chicken sandwiches.
All right, let's do this.
So you guys gotta go get a chicken sandwich?
No, I'm gonna
No.
keep watch. I gotta keep watch.
Okay.
Because there's
Alright,
still
are
like
you guys-
gaping hole in the wall, right?
They just take
Yeah,
turns.
Literally, this mural has swung open like a door, and there's a crack in the wall.
Yeah. It's pretty obvious that something's going on.
Would you like your riddle now?
Uh,
Yeah,
are,
proceed.
are we good? Yeah.
That's the only way through.
Yeah, I mean, we kinda gotta, well, it might not be the only way through.
All right. Here it is for you. Round she is, yet flat as a bolt. Altar of the Lupin Lords. Jewel on black velvet, pearl in a sea, unchanged, but ever changing, eternally.
Oh, I know what it is.
It's a jackal.
Would you like to confer? Because I have an idea as well.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie, I've got nothing.
I think I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but I'm not 100%.
Maybe. We're allowed to confer, like, we don't have to just give the answer right away.
Yeah, of course. Yes, as long as you don't answer to me directly, you can talk about it.
Okay,
God,
okay.
you are the most
But I'm
question-hungry.
just making sure that we
explorers I've
understand
ever
the
met.
rules.
I'm sorry. You get a lot of people down here. You
No,
have
I
a lot
haven't
of
had
people
anyone in a
coming
long,
through.
long time. You're really the
Okay,
first.
so
Take your
maybe just be
time.
happy we're
Like-
here.
Like, we're
okay?
just making sure we're
And you
doing this
have
right.
me-
You know, we don't want to, we don't want to get kicked out and then you have no one to
Honestly,
talk
if you'd like
to.
to talk for a while, just your presence in this chamber is quite nice.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That was really rude
Yeah.
a minute
Wow.
ago.
Anyway,
This is, anyway, let us
sorry.
talk
What are you-
amongst
I
yourselves.
was told to be menacing. And
Well, you're
I
not.
tried.
You're just being kind of dick.
Jamie, quit antagonizing the person.
whatever they are.
Serious.
The things
You know
that
how
I-
hard it took to get down here, and I feel like it's not being appreciated. Anyway,
So the things I picked up on were round, glowing on black velvet, and Lupin. So to
Yeah, I
me,
know.
that speaks to the moon.
that's what I also thought, because it's like round. Because we saw it, as it turns out, when we were in space earlier.
Right.
Which I'm
so
still
not
trying to
flat,
figure out.
Evidently not flat.
It's
but
clearly
it is
not flat.
Yeah,
Apparently,
not
all
flat.
the stuff
Yeah, that's
are
true.
not flat.
It's not just a big disc in the sky.
Yeah, no, which is weird. And then it was like luminous, and then yeah, black hole. So that's what I thought. Is there any other thought process that we could, just in case? Anybody
Honestly,
else? Anything
I was
else?
saying, yeah, because I say any other ideas I'm open for. The only thing that really stuck out to me is because that solidified moon, other than like silver piece or like anything like that, was like the word Lupin.
Mm-hmm. And if it's round, she is, and the moon is usually referred to as female most of the time. I forgot what everything else was.
Yeah, can you read it one more time, DM?
round she is, yet flat as a board. Altar to the Lupin Lords. Jewel on black velvet, pearl in the sea, unchanged but ever changing, eternal.
Yeah, unchanged is the moon. Yeah, okay.
It's gotta be the moon.
Because the moon's always the same, but it changes
It
to the
has
phases of the
Yeah,
sky.
it phases and then
Yeah.
jewel the sea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, mysterious voice.
Yes.
All right, we think we got it.
You have one answer. Are you prepared?
I mean, yeah, but you know.
Are you prepared?
I possibly depends on what the answer is.
Okay.
I mean, if you get it wrong, you just get to spend more time with me.
Yeah.
I thought we got banished from this place.
Yeah, you said we're bad.
No, you just can't get through the wall.
No, you said banished. You
Yeah,
did
you
say
specifically
Like
said
being
banished.
banished. You can't enter the place further. It's like you're banished from. It's like standing outside a nightclub.
So
or
status
McDonald's
quo.
And
So-
not being let in.
So you know what a nightclub is,
And
I do.
McDonald's. A McDonald's. I'm not
despite
sure.
being down here.
For who knows how long.
The only
Hey,
way to get
I'm
in.
a geosphinx that gets out. Okay.
Oh, you're a geosphinx. So
I
we're
am.
learning stuff about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
and you're a
great.
human, and you're an elf, I think, and you're also a demon folk.
Also,
You're a geosmoid
Also a demon
who's
folk.
also a demon folk.
No, I don't know why I said also. I just want you guys to stay
all right,
around.
all right.
Okay,
Our
I'm kinda-
answer is the moon.
The wall disintegrates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Look at that.
Now I'm going to give you another riddle.
I don't think
thought it
so.
was
We're
just
gonna
the
keep
one.
walking.
Well, this riddle is for how you solve the entire palace built down here.
Oh,
Oh.
that would make sense actually. Okay.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna go back upstairs and get our other two people. If there's gonna be a whole palace in here, we really
know,
should probably
I don't
have
think it
everybody
fit.
over here.
No, give me my.
I can make them fit.
I do still have one
That's
pixie
what she said.
potion. If you want
I
to
was
just
gonna do.
okay.
All right, Dr. Watts, you emerge.
He has a
back
solution
into
to
Maybe
that.
the, maybe the lever
initial
will.
chamber.
Maybe the lever will open up a passageway further for him. Try the lever.
Pull the
Uh,
lever.
That
But not
seems
the
like a
forward
really
way.
dangerous idea.
Pull the lever
Not
the other
forward
way.
way. We know the forward way's bad. The other way's got to be good.
I mean, if
I don't
you're
know
really
about
so
that.
reserved about it, I
DM
can mage hand it from a distance.
DM, quick question for you.
Yeah.
You said the staircase was a really long staircase, right?
Yeah, like I
Okay,
felt like we were
'cause-
way too far down.
Nick and I were DMing on the side, and we decided he's gonna keep watch, and I'm gonna get us 4 chicken sandwiches.
You're gonna show
Okay,
up
okay.
and Ruba's just gone.
All right, so Dr. Watts, are you emerging from the crack back?
Yeah, I'm like, hey guys.
So you emerge out and you just see Sentinel and Ruma just eating chicken sandwiches like out, like they each got 2 of them like in their hands. I guess Sentinel is in his wings and they're just eating chicken sandwiches.
How can you do that?
What?
What?
How can you eat chicken sandwiches? First of all, right now, but then also in general, after everything we've learned about chicken specifically.
That is actually, yeah, that is true. They're like,
Well, they're already dead, so why?
No, but yeah, no. You don't get
I'm not
to
there.
tell
I'm
me.
not there.
They looked good.
Those are sentient beings that you're eating.
Who
they
gave
taste
their
good.
lives honorably
And they
What?
taste good.
for the
It's
cause
yeah.
of my taste buds.
Okay, I'm not.
Rube's gonna hold one of his sandwiches out and offer Jamie a bite.
Can one of
eating
the sandwiches be a
Those look
spicy?
really good, Jamie.
Can one of the
No, they
sandwiches be a
don't.
spicy chicken sandwich called El Pollo Diablo?
Oh,
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, guys,
Mm.
we got to get you down here, for some. There's a palace down here that we have to
Shenanigans.
go through.
Mm.
Now I don't know what's gonna happen when we enter here and there's a big hole in this mural and we're the only ones in this whole museum. That's also not our problem. So here you go, and I'm gonna hand you both 2 elixir potions of alter self. I get 1 for free because I get 1 a day. And then I'll just use a spell slot. Boop. I mean, I have pixie potions. Like I have a bunch of them, but like
Yeah, it's like a-
it'll last for an hour,
Yeah.
and I don't want you to be a pixie for an hour if we have like things to
Probably
fight.
no.
So here you go. You can make yourself essentially the same size as me
Excuse me.
for 10 minutes.
Cool. Although
in-
it would be really fun for both Ruma and I to be pixies.
I was thinking about getting bigger too.
it's just casually making himself larger.
So there you go. You have alter self. You can do that. Let's go.
Thank you, Dr. Watts.
Yes,
And
thank-
take a little potion and
What do you alter yourself to, Sentinel?
just a little. Who's the shortest here?
Probably
Darby?
me, I
He's
think.
like 5 feet tall. He's a
Yeah,
little boy.
he's like 5'4", I think.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little
What I
shorter than
rolled for
Darby.
because I
It's
rolled
like
for
when
it.
Squidward gets chiseled, he's just gonna be like a real
5'5".
skinny live
Yeah,
chicken.
5'5".
I'm 5'5".
I knew there was a reason why I made Lilith your mommy, Dami.
Oh. Oh.
But yeah, so I don't lose
Yeah,
my
okay.
girth. I just straight down. This way.
So you still can't fit.
If I roll, like on my side there, you just.
I'm just not gonna say anything.
Yeah.
What do you transform into, Ruma?
Ruma is gonna be a 100% proportionally sized Ruma that is the height of Dr. Watts.
Just see him poof, and he just looked like the exact same size as Dr. Watts in terms of like body mass and height. It's just weird.
Yeah. All right.
It's just a Roomba, but short.
It's like mini thought.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah,
bro.
tiny talk.
Like, that's a good
was
like 2
awesome.
feet that he just lost.
Yeah. So there's there's a big old like mist, like a steam as your body rejects the matter that creates you, and I'm like, all right, you got 10
All
minutes
water.
before you're. I'm calling it like body parts. I don't really have the word for it, but the little things that make up your body, they go back to normal. So let's go downstairs and check this place out.
All right.
All right, you guys are able to pass through the cracks, and now you are inside the palace once you head down the stairs. Oh, you didn't need to add to add yourself. I got you on the board already.
Ew.
You're just hidden.
There's a little smiley face in the corner of the darkness.
There is.
It was revealed, so I had to draw something on it.
I can reveal more, just so you guys can see your HPs. All right, you guys are down now in the mountain here, or wherever this is, and I'm gonna need exploration initiatives from everyone.
Exploration initiative.
That's that straight D20, and we just go in order.
15.
I'm rolling like
Also a
crazy
50.
today. 19.
All right, Ruma and Sentinel.
And
Sentinel.
2.
Nice.
Let's
So we got
go.
ew.
Jamie, Azriel, Darby. Who wants to go first?
Darby, go.
Yeah, I can send spades out in front first.
Yeah.
Which, while Dr.
Ja-
Watts is heading up, I'm gonna pull spades out of the pocket dimension and
Cool.
just to have
You
spades.
fart spades out.
Yay!
All right. Your buddies are here. The clan's all ready to rock and roll. And as you begin making your way down the passageway, you hear the Sphinx call out, "Oh, there's more of you now. Well, they have to answer my riddle as well.
Is it the same riddle as before?
Round she is, yet flat as a bowl.
The moon.
Ultra of the lupin loads.
moon.
Damn it, you didn't even let me finish. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
it's we're a little on a time crunch.
Trying to save the world.
Yeah.
Oh well, good luck with that. I mean, you will figure that out. Oh, I also never told you the
Oh yeah,
riddle.
Now that they've done that riddle, we can do the actual maze riddle.
3 blades of crimson are needed to unlock the door to where you wish to go. That's literally the riddle. It's not really a riddle. It's just what you have to do.
But,
here.
it's just instructions.
It's
so-
just saying
It's
stuff.
instructions.
Yeah, it's
This
just the
guy's just a
instructions.
voice on the.
Look.
He's just a voice coming from the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruma's gonna very tenderly touch a wall, nod, and go, "Thank you, Waltman."
It's a very cool wall, and the voice replies, "I'm a woman, first off, but thank you, or you're welcome."
Sorry, the voice of our DM is that of a masculine tone.
Thank you.
Wow.
Do I need to talk with a higher pitch?
Oh God!
No, I think we're good.
That was it. No, that's it. That's what we want.
That's
Just a
it? Is
little-
that it? Is that what
Oh no!
We don't need Cappy back.
No,
This is even just
please.
squirt
We
territory.
don't need Squirt or Cappy to come back right now. We're good.
Or Cassie and the
Ethan.
dolphins.
Ethan, just please say Yamate in that voice.
No!
right.
No!
Oof.
No! I'm gonna hang up and go to bed.
And now that we
Oh.
proceeded to lose all our
We
viewers,
love
you
it.
now are in
We
the
love
palace.
it.
Go.
You love it.
Okay.
We're in the Palace of Auburn Hills. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Alright.
Not even dynamite can take it down.
Want.
All right. Oh,
I think
for all of
Dr.
our
Walker
not
first.
not unfamiliar Michigan viewers, there used to be like a sports arena and they tried to blow it up and it took them like 2 tries because they put the dynamite in poorly the first time. Dr. Watts, you are first on exploration initiative.
Sounds big.
I will go over. Okay, well,
Sounds big.
I would like to move half as fast to continue checking for traps, as I already know there is one
Not
trap.
on the traps right now.
Okay. And I will go to this little crossroads place here.
All right, I will reveal some area.
A thing.
Oh, there's a wheel.
There's the thing.
I do see a thing.
Watch out.
I would like to go over to that thing.
All right. So you head over to this strange thing.
Mhm.
This appears to be some type of like drain. So like it's like a wheel to activate a drain of some kind. You can actually see like piping and whatnot running up the walls and like off into like a section of the palace.
Okay. So if I turn it, it would drain something somewhere.
Or it's currently open already, and then you would close.
Yeah, you would be turning it off.
Okay. And I can't tell from where this is what that is.
There does seem I can reveal a little more because I think you'd be able to. Oh nope, that's the hide. 1 sec.
Mayflies have been the greatest thing of entertainment I think this cat has ever experienced. They're swarming outside my window and she's been losing her mind for like an hour.
There is some water in the next room.
Oh,
Okay. I see. I will just let it be for now, and maybe we will try to turn it later when we have a better idea of where everything's going. I don't want to just send it someplace where it's going to be more dangerous later on.
Sure.
We are underground. I don't want to start moving water around until I have a better idea.
and
But
nobody
I
else is
thought-
commenting on the 100% proportionally yet smaller room. I'm kind of upset about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you would see it.
I
You
would
would see them when
definitely
you
give
came
like
down
a
the stairs.
what look to you when I see you
Looking
initially.
good. Looking good.
You're like, huh?
The
Yeah.
world is different down here.
I imagine it is.
It only lasts for 10 minutes, so it'll be up shortly. Dr. Watt, so you're not gonna do anything with this thing then?
Not right now, no.
Okay. Darby, we'll move on to you then.
Okay. Oh, I also make sure I highlight like that. Okay. I guess I will come up to the crossroads and then I will send Spades off this way and I'll swap to its senses for while it's kind of heading out over here. I'll just have it flutter all the way over to the end here, I guess.
Right? It kind of is fluttering up in the air there. He flutters over in the middle of this hallway a patch of green slime.
Oh.
There's like some water, there's some light standing water, and it's like underneath the water, so it's a little difficult to see.
Well, he does have 10 feet of blind sight. Is it deeper than 10 feet?
No, it's literally like maybe
No puddle.
ankle deep.
Okay. I guess he can like come back a little bit and try to make a little more of a look at it. Still like hovering above, but
Yeah,
trying to
it's
make sense
it's
of what it looks like.
yeah, it's a layer of water, and as he gets close, there's a viscous layer of this green slime underneath it. You don't really know how far it goes down. You just see that there's this green slime kind of like at the bottom end of this layer of water.
Okay.
Algae.
And where's that? Where he's at right now?
Correct.
Yeah, that space right there.
Yep.
Probably okay to just let him flutter over here and see what's going on down these hallways real quick.
North is a door, and then this hallway extends further.
Okay, so we found a door. I'll just kind of let Spades sit there. I'll come back to my own senses and relay that there's the puddle with slime and a door down that pathway. And then another tunnel somewhere at the end of it.
Asriel.
Asriel will split the party and go this way.
All right.
Split the party! Okay.
Split. Everybody.
I mean, what is a familiar for other than scouting at this level?
That is what it's for.
Yeah, like, they really are not capable of doing actual combat anymore.
One.
Everything's got way
Memento.
too high of an AC, and they do not have the bonuses to actually hit anything.
When they take like
Missing
one hit, it's
something.
level 9.
Yeah, and it's level set. Like, it's got 7 hit points. And it can do a D4. Ooh.
All right, Asriel.
Like, it's here to be a help action bot and nothing else.
All right.
You know, that's okay.
Before you is a another one of these kind of like jagged kind of hallways.
Okay. I guess I would make my way down the hallway, being careful where I step to see if there's anything weird about any of the tiles before getting to this spot, unless I do notice anything before then.
As you're stepping forward, testing the floors, Asriel, you do notice as you press into one, the majority of this hall drops out, and you stare below in what appears to be boiling hot water below you.
Ooh, okay.
Several feet. Like, it's not like, oh, I fell in and I'm waist deep. Like, you'd fall like the equivalent of 2 stories into a
And
boiling patch.
you'd boil alive.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's after this ridge, I'm assuming, right here. Is what you're
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, that's a good point. I mean, the tiles shouldn't indicate things on the map, but in this instance, it actually kind of does.
Okay. All right. Good to know. I will alert the squad.
Yep. Let me
boiling
do
water
some
this way.
drawing here for you to indicate about where this
Where it
thing
broke up.
starts. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll do the same for the slime, about here to here.
What's a long? Oh,
You know.
Ruma.
Ruma. So you know how Dr. Watts was able to move half as fast to check for traps? Can
Yeah.
I move twice as fast in blatant disregard for traps?
No, but
That's
you
fair.
just be moving normal speed.
I'll take it.
Isn't there a background that lets you move quicker in dungeons, like Dungeon Delver or
that's
something?
I don't know
I
the
think
background. I know there's a feat. Yeah, and it's
Have we discerned anything about this
Garbage.
green slime? Does it look like just like algae?
Dungeon Delver.
It's green slime.
it just
That
looks
is
like
what
green
Darby
slime in the
communicated
water.
back to you.
That's about as
Avoid
far as I
traps.
could understand it to be. So
I'm gonna walk up to Arthur Asriel, who I still call Arthur for some reason.
That's fine.
Probably because it's been
go by
a couple
both.
years. And I'm gonna point at it and go, I think you should touch it.
I'm glad you think that, but
Where did you go,
Background.
Ruma?
Oh, I'm by Arthur. Or Asriel. God dang it. I don't know why it's Arthur today.
Oh, you're underneath them.
you want me
Oh, I
to touch? This
must
is the
have-
boiling water.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
that was a slime.
No,
I'm not
the
gonna
slime-
touch
Yeah,
the
no,
slime is
slime's
this
over
one.
here.
Slime.
Yeah, the slime is on this side.
Does it have a smell? I want to know what it is.
It just smells like moldy water that's been sitting here for a long while.
Oh, so
Mm.
okay, that's fine. That's fine.
At the end of your hammer, like the staff of your hammer.
I
Or-
like my
And,
hammer.
or if you have like a javelin or something. You poke with a javelin.
Yeah, I'll poke it with a javelin.
Yay, javelins.
Right. You stab the slime with the javelin, and you don't hit ground. You kind of thrust it down, and it keeps going and going until finally you're about to fall over, Ruma, and pull yourself back. And as you pull it back, most of your javelin has been disintegrated from the sear acidity of the slime.
Oh, yeesh.
I will throw the remainder of the javelin into the acid pit
The slime has enjoyed your offering and departs. No, I'm kidding. It just eats it.
And then I will say, "Oh," and then I will go. I guess I'll go out to this little area by the water. Is this like a drop off to the water, or does it come like right up
Let me
where that
reveal.
path is?
Stop giving me the not reveal, you stupid roll 20.
Hey.
I think we're gonna have to do something with that wheelie thing. That wheel.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to.
So this
Flip it.
this is a large room with water. So ahead is what appears to be a water covered room with steps rising out of the muck on the far side. So there's some steps here, and there's some steps here and down here into the murk. Ruma, as you step into this chamber, I'm going to need you to make me a saving throw, specifically a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, cool. Okay, that's not too
Yeah, we
shabby.
should be really good at that.
24.
Oof.
You're good. Nothing happens.
That's paladin for you right there.
Do I know that something was maybe happening?
Nope.
All right, then nobody gets any warning.
And they are 10-foot spaces. It looks
So
like,
this is
so.
just over here is just a stairway into the muck and then a stairway out of the muck. Like it dips
Yep.
down right
And then
there.
there does appear to be a passage in front of you.
Is that boiling water as well? Regular.
Yeah, what kind of muck is it?
Definitely not boiling. It appears to be normal-ish.
Sure.
But we're gonna take a break from Ruma and go to Sentinel.
Good call.
All right. Well, I'm going to go check out this path.
Sentinel, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Good thing I am not wise.
Yes, no.
Yeah, barbarian.
15.
Sentinel, nothing happens.
Okay. So is there kind of like a path all the way around that this?
Yep.
That's
So
what
there's
this is.
stairs down into the muck here, and then stairs up out of them. So you
Okay.
dip down into the water and then.
Well, I'm just gonna fly over the water
Okay.
and then make my way around.
Making my way downtown.
All
Walking
right.
Fast. Face is passing. I'm homebound.
And I'm gonna reveal some here.
Shoo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
So it appears that the path leads both to some type of sandy area or then further right. These things actually in front of you, these kind of, I probably shouldn't reveal that much, but these are actually doors.
Oh, there's like several doors.
Yep, there's 3 of them.
Real fake doors.
Real fake doors.
fake door.
Okay, well, I will not go the doorway and go. Well, I probably should check. This is, you said sandy?
You wouldn't know before you that it's sandy, but there's technically,
Oh.
I guess maybe some fragments of sand have gotten into
He
this.
was asking
corridor.
about this. Is this like paved?
This area that I'm
No,
on.
that is paved. That's
Okay.
similar material to this dungeon.
Gotcha. Okay, perfect. I just wanted to make sure that I
move
wasn't.
yourself back, please, as an arrow shoots out at you from that first spot there.
Like, ooh.
Oh, I've had to like reload like 6 times tonight because of my computer crashing, so this one did not populate. So, por favor, while I load him. All right. A 5. So it goes quite wide of you, Sentinel, and sails over your head.
It's that
All
alter
right.
self coming in clutch right there.
Hold yourself where you stand, giant bird.
Okay.
What brings you to these parts? This is sacred territory.
Yeah, we're on a sacred mission, and that mission is to save the world.
Ah, so you're the one foretold with the map pieces.
Well, not I. I don't have them personally, but yes, we.
Well, it's difficult to say. You either got here by map, or you got here through one of the other 26 ways to get into here.
What? There's 26 ways to get in here.
There are 26 ways to get into here.
Well, you should meet our friend Tetra and tell her that, because we have some words with Tetra.
Well, Not all of them are as well known as the map pieces. That was the one that they were really going for when they constructed this place.
Gotcha.
It's very
The marketing.
moody.
Yeah.
The marketing, the ambiance of the whole thing. Are you enjoying it so far?
Yeah. I mean, it
Did
has
anyone
a
try
real...
to drown themselves in the pool back there?
Which one? The boiling hot one? The normal one?
No, the actual pool. That's the pit room and the slime room. We're talking about the boiling or the pool with the kelpies in them. Did anyone try to drown themselves in that yet?
Nope, not yet.
Well, you need to let one of your people know that they need to try to drown themselves in that room. Yeah, it really brings the entire flavor of the entire dungeon into fruition. At least that's what he said. So.
Gotcha. We gotta lose like a couple of us to make it really feel like a good...
Exactly. It's not a dungeon if at least someone doesn't die.
Right, exactly. I get you.
Hey. Anyways, one second. I need to check my script here real quick. You are not allowed to pass this place. My lover, the great wizard, witch, lover, Snarla.
Some spiciness. Yeah, there's
Yes.
love in the
Love.
air in this dungeon.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm the understudy. The other guy's got a cold, so I'm.
That's all right.
into-
I like to know that my dungeons are made with love. So
They are. This one's specifically made with love. It's crafted to really hone in on all the adventuring skills in, the puzzle solving, the traps, the danger, the combat.
the romance.
Well, for me.
Yeah.
So, anyways, you're not allowed to pass this place, so I'm gonna shoot you with my crossbow.
I mean, you tried doing that, and it
Well,
didn't.
I'll try to shoot you with the crossbow again. That's the theme of this tunnel here.
But you're gonna have to like reload it and everything.
Every square you take, it's a magic crossbow. Every square you take, I get a shot. That's how this trap works.
Okay. Like I have to step on it.
Yes.
But
Why?
But if you back up,
Why?
I get to shoot again. No, you have wings. I still get to shoot at you. This isn't about stepping on things. It's
no,
about
I got
square
you.
footage.
You said if I step
These
on these.
floors are 10 feet, good sir, and I reload after every 10 feet. It says in the script, my magic weapon has it engraved on it, reloads after every 10 feet.
Well, okay. So I see doors to my left. Are there any
Yes.
doors behind you?
There is a door to my lover, Snarla.
Oh, thank you for the information.
Snarl this Geosphinx? Sorry.
No, it's not. Oh, wait, you're not there. I can't answer that.
Yeah.
I turn to
Shouting from the
Ruma.
other side of
Yeah,
the dungeon.
I turn to Ruma and I go, hey, do we want to meet Snarla or what?
Or what?
Or what?
Ruma doesn't pay any attention to you because he's distracted.
Oh, I'm putting in a stat block for Elk Ogun because I need to remember I want to use my mount more.
Oh,
Okay.
that's fair.
Sorry.
It's important.
No, you're fine.
No, I asked you a question from across the room.
He asked you
Oh,
if we
what
want to meet
was the
Snarla or
question?
not.
Well, yeah, and Snarla is this guy's lover
And a witch.
and a witch.
So no context. You don't know any of that.
Yeah,
He said, "Do you wanna
this
meet
is all
Snarla?"
news to you.
No.
Okay. And then I'm just going to turn and say, bye. And
Well, that was unexpected, I guess.
turn towards the door and try to open it.
All right. Well, we were gonna pause there, Sentinel, and move back to Jamie.
Sounds good.
Yay.
Bye.
But
Bye.
Well,
That's how I end
everyone is
meetings
kind
at
of
work.
all over the place right now.
yeah, we're kind of everywhere.
Quit the party.
But the party.
I guess I will try to turn the thing.
I'm gonna need a strength roll from you, Jamie.
I love it with Nick gone now. I just see another Ethan.
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
A
I forgot that he made his background
strength roll? Is that
Using my
athletic?
psychic powers.
That's right.
Hey,
That's
let me
right.
stand by you and help you, and now you get a. Wait, is this a strength check?
Or is it athletics?
Yeah,
No,
ability
it's a
check.
save. Never
No,
mind.
it's literally just strength.
Well, let me
Oh,
help
bro.
you with that, and Rim will just stand behind you flexing. to give you
Okay.
motivation to try harder.
Not
Well-
actually helping move it, just flexing.
With you, yeah, that won't do anything. You'll have to actually try to help him move it. for
Oh,
an
I guess
advantage.
I'll try to turn the wheel.
All right, you get
Okay.
advantage, Jamie.
Well, I'm not very strong. So that's
Ruma should just be
13.
the one moving.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
That wheel does not budge at any
Yeah.
capacity.
Yeah, I'm not strong. I don't do this sort of thing.
I'm gonna push him aside and be like, I didn't have a good angle.
Okay.
Are you gonna let Ruma do the wheel on your turn?
Yeah, no, like, it was clear that the two of us couldn't do it, and now he has to, like, say
And
fake.
now I have to
that's
do it
cool.
solo.
Yeah, now he spits
There
in
you
his
go.
hands to
Well,
get that
I'm gonna
extra
sit there
grip.
and try turning and then be like, you still have to help, Mr. Watts.
Oh, I guess.
Okay, because I rolled an 11.
Oh no. Yeah.
All right, if
I
he's
will-
helping, that's advantage.
All right,
I
19.
will.
I love it.
There-
You
so
there we
still are
go.
unable to turn the wheel.
Wait. Okay, hold on. Is this a? This isn't an ability check.
It is
Strength.
just
It
straight
is technically an
strength.
ability check because
It is,
strength.
But it's
yeah,
still an
I guess it would
ability
be.
check.
It is a strength ability
Okay.
check.
Yeah.
Well, then 19, I will just do my flash of genius and be like, "We're pushing the wrong way," and I add 4,
Right,
to that,
tiny
Making it a
Lucy.
23.
making it a 23.
That's
With
genius.
Dr. Watts informing Ruma that he is turning it the wrong way and righty tighty lefty loosey, he is able to begin turning the wheel, and you can hear water to the north if you drain out.
Ruma just gives you a nod, Dr. Watts, and goes, it's good we have brains in the group.
This is how we survive.
This is how we do it.
Oh, shit.
Because the water is draining.
Oh,
Yeah. So
Kelpie.
everything that was
He
in
said
the
there were
water.
kelpie in there.
Yeah. It's not that shocking.
Technically,
No,
Ruma,
alright.
you're 1 square back. You have not moved. Anything else for you, Dr. Watts?
Sorry,
I
just got
guess
really
now that I
excited.
heard the water draining, I will head over there.
Did the boiling water drain or no?
Nope, that is still boiling hot.
Fantastic.
Oh, so it's just a different water.
Yes, this water drained. This
Yeah.
one did not.
Yeah, this is different, and I'm guessing the slime and the water here is still all.
Correct.
Just this
I'll-
room has
I'll-
no water in it.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, there's these kelpies over here. I could see into it, right?
Yeah, you can. You can't see like down because the water drained out quite a bit, so you can't see down in the
Oh.
pit. But you can see there's like no water floating up by that surface anymore.
Okay, 5, 10, or 10,
Now
20.
you can see. You see these things called kelpies. They look like seaweed horses that are kind of all intermingled and wrapped at the bottom of this thing, and they're neighing at you. And I'm gonna need a wisdom save.
Ugh. I'm not
You
doing
do get
super
Ruma's
great.
bonus. You are within 10 feet.
Yay, what's Ruma's bonus?
Plus 4.
Plus 4. Whatever his charisma is.
17 plus 4 is a 21.
You are a-okay.
Cool. All right, so
And-
but they're neighing at me.
Yes,
Oh, just
they're
like-
neighing at you.
Okay. Why? I don't know what that's about.
And with that neighing, we're gonna get in a little combat.
Oh snap! They're gonna fight us.
Well, now you know what that's about.
Yeah, now you know what they're nailing
Oh,
you for.
snap. Oh,
Oh,
snap.
shit. Oh, shit.
They about
Oh, I guess.
Yes, and
That
nat
act-
one,
Listen.
baby. Nat one.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's a 10 initiative. That's as low as it goes.
10.
Yeah.
See, I rolled a 10, but I got a 12.
I
have a
nat
plus 9.
20, and I only have 24. I'm only 14 higher. The
I
wooden
got a plus
spades
9
have
to
a
my
bonus.
niche. So.
Yeah, I know. It's absolutely insane.
Well, swashbucklers at a certain level get to add their charisma to their initiative as well. So.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, they
Nick,
can get
I
a
want
pretty
to tell
high
you that
niche.
when you walked away and your was just Ethan, and then you went back in the room and sat like into the image of Ethan, it was very funny. It looked like you just like walked up behind Ethan and like just sat inside of him.
I am Ethan.
Glitch
now.
the Matrix.
Dr. Watts, I just need your. Oh, he's not at his computer.
Oh yeah.
Ethan froze at the greatest point.
He's
Totally.
mimicking his.
I'm back. Okay. Here we go. Initiative. Hurrah!
Ooh-ha-ha.
10.
Shark bait.
Oh wow,
hoo-ha.
a lot of people thought on 10 then.
10.
All right, I'm gonna need what is everyone's dex? Who has
16.
My dexterity is
Let's see,
20.
And there's also
Alright,
the tie
so-
with Ruma. And
And
the,
Nick,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Ruma, what's your dex?
15.
You will go before him.
Yo.
right. Darby, you are at the top of this list right now.
that I am, weirdly enough.
I would say, hey, Dobby, there's some horses in here. And that's how you're gonna know.
So the
combat
the
happening.
pool here is about 10 feet deep, just as a heads up.
alright.
Darby, come over to me so I can shoot you, so that way you can teleport across this boiling
I
water.
don't
As a
necessarily need you to.
reaction.
I mean, I guess it is a further teleport than Misty Step, but don't particularly need to do that right now. So these are 10-foot spaces. So I will go 30 feet forward. And
You cannot see over into the thing from where you are because it's 10 feet down.
And I'm just too bulk.
then I will just stand here. I will telepathically communicate to Spades that we are in combat. And also give my bonus action to let him attack, though that probably won't be happening.
Spades is like, you want me to fly all the way over there, you ass.
And he stood there like the house on
And
the
he-
side of the road.
Anything else for you, Darby?
No, that'll be it. I guess I'll hold an action to throw Eldritch Blast if any of them become visible to me.
Okay, Sentinel.
Alrighty. I'm gonna get shot again, aren't I?
Tell him not to shoot you.
Yeah. Yeah. As I walk here, I turn and say, "Please don't shoot."
Fortunately for you, it's one more in.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So he doesn't shoot.
I
He's like,
say,
okay.
"Thank you," and then I tip my invisible cap to him, and then I walk ahead and go ahead and
He is 10
Turn-
feet below.
from my pudgy self into my new form.
Yes.
Rolling token.
Oh, yeah, you rolled
I
on the
do
token.
good.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, sick.
And I'm going to jump down and attack him with my fearsome feathered fist of fury.
That's so dope. I didn't know that you could switch your token again.
Yeah.
But
Well,
you
I
did
guess
it.
I
first-
can do that.
I'm going to roll to see what those
What type
fists
of rage you
do. Yes. So I jump in the air, and as I'm in the air, my sapphires start spinning around my chest, and lightning bolt strikes out at the guy in front of me.
Nice.
He has to make a dex save.
Pretty sure he failed because I rolled a 7. I don't think they have enough
Yep.
help them there. Yup, nope, he fails.
All right, he is taking 5 lightning damage.
Takes 5 lightning damage.
And is blinded if it can be.
Yes.
It is immune to being blind.
Oh, well,
Oh.
you tried. That's how the pot did.
As a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
We're doing 12 damage.
Takes 12 damage.
And then I guess I'll hit him again.
Hit him again.
With those big angry claws.
28 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
$19 damage.
Ooh, even better. So to describe Sentinel, you just see him come waddling in from the other room, transforms, jumps up in the air, blasts the dude with lightning, and then just slams both his fists on one of these kelpies as he hits the ground. Anything else for you, Sentinel?
That is it.
All right, well we got
First
two.
he walks forward, says, "Please don't shoot me." Tips is invisible.
Or
I
is it the
run.
visible hat that you got while we were on the pirate adventure that says "I love partying"?
Oh yes.
Yeah, also true. Oh. Yeah, well, he still has to be there because it's a temp witch. All right, so this thing's gonna slam you with its tentacle vine things,
Do it.
seaweed things.
Okay.
I dare you.
That is going to be a 21.
Yep, the hits.
Oh, nope. There we go.
I dared him, and he did it.
That he did.
He did do it.
13,
And I will take 13.
and you are grappled, Sentinel.
Ooh, I'm always grappled.
Yeah.
And it's going to do it again for
Really
a non-natural 20 that time.
That hits.
For 18, so 9 points to you. And once you are still grappled. Oh, I did the wrong Kelpie.
Rip.
Well, the one before him can't get to you anyways because they can only move because you drain the water out. They can't swim, so it's just gonna move here and end its turn, and then the other one would have gone, and it's Darby's Familiar's turn.
Spades.
I mean, Spades does have a 60-foot fly speed. Like he can kind of make the trek over here really fast. If I wanted to bring him, because like, and then dash. Technically, get him up to Ruma's space.
Sweet.
I'll just have Spades go the 60 feet back over towards us and just kind of chill there this turn.
All right. That's it for him.
That'll be it.
Ruma.
Not like you have
Alright.
any bonus actions he can do.
How does getting crushed by an object work in 5e? Is it like a certain amount of damage per 100 pounds or something?
I actually don't know.
As in, like, you're going to crush them with your
Like-
own body weight?
Yeah, I mean, Ruma's the better part of over 400 pounds. I'm 10 feet up on these guys, and I feel like if I do a dive tackle, it could potentially do some damage.
You know, okay, I'll do this for you. Normally, when you fall, you fall for your free 10 feet, and then you take a D10 of damage for every 10 feet after that, up to like a maximum. So I'll tell you, if you can get the dive bomb on these guys, you can make a weapon attack, and I'll let you add a D10 for the fall on it. How's that
Let's
sound?
go! Alright, Ruma is
If
just
you
gonna
can even get to them.
scoop past, and I am going to leap the...
Yeah, there weirdly aren't, like, actual rules, but there are, like, close rules from improvised damage regarding, like, if falling rubble in a tunnel collapses, it does 4d10. Or, if, like,
All
a
right,
compact
Ruma.
wall falls down, it does 10d10.
Can you make the jump? So you're making a long jump because you're able to move at least 10 feet before making the jump.
Say long jump, it's, like, based on your strength score.
Yeah. So it's
Like a
you
baseline
cover
of
a number of feet up to your strength score. What's your strength score?
Which one's my strength? The
Your
number
actual
is
strength score.
20.
Yeah, what's your strength?
Strength.
Yeah, 20.
20.
So you have 20 feet.
So you get 20 feet a jump.
Oh, 6. So I get 10 up to there, and then I jump 20 feet. That makes it!
All right. So all of a sudden you just Sentinel, you're like grappled by this thing. You're like fighting with it, and you just see Ruma just jump at full speed with his hammer up, just coming crashing down on Witch Kelpie.
Oh,
What?
You rolled a 10.
oh, I rolled a nat 1.
Oh,
no.
that's a fail.
He
So
tried.
you just see Ruma hit the ground. His
You see-
hammer.
You see tiny Ruma leap.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a slightly smaller
Like 5
Ruma.
foot
Okay,
tall
and if
Ruma.
I-
It's been 10
was
minutes, it's been
taller-
10 minutes.
No.
Yeah.
Let me have it that it hasn't worn off yet, because had I been taller, I would say it would have worked.
Yeah.
That's what I want to go with.
The excuse is
Alright,
that
well-
you're aiming as if you were still as tall as you normally were.
Yeah, you were basing it on your taller stat, and
Yeah.
as Ruma hits the ground, he then immediately becomes large.
Perfect. And then I'll try to hit him again. That is so sad.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
good.
god, what are the odds? I rolled another nat 1.
Oh.
Oh! He goes to hit the Kelpie and he's so defeated by it. He just
Yeah.
Now he makes the adjustment for being small and did
Yeah,
not realize
after
he
he
hit
jumped
again.
up. And he overswings.
I'm
What
gonna
else
yell
for you,
back at
Ruma?
Dr. Watts and say, never again! And then I'll bonus action Shield of Faith, I guess.
All right.
That's fair.
That's awesome.
So this Kelpie in the middle here is going to attack you,
Yeah.
Ruma, since Sentinel's already grappled. So what does it have to be, like a 23?
A
I guess
25.
25, yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's 23
Alright.
before Shield of Faith.
Yeah, it's 23 normally.
Well,
Uh,
I said I'm going to attack you. Literally, this thing has to roll a natural 20 to hit me.
That's so awesome.
Nope.
I love
Like,
it.
Nope.
Yeah,
It misses both of them. It just attempts to slam its things at you, and you just block it with your shield. No issue. Azriel.
All right. 10, 20, 30, dash 10, 20, 30. Devil, and I see this.
You cannot. The pit is too far down, and you're too
Okay,
far
so
back. You
even
gotta
with my
remember.
pistol, like there's no like angle to where I can see any of it.
I was gonna say, well, you gotta remember they're 10-foot squares.
Yeah,
so,
no, you're good.
well,
You're good. It's fine. If it can't
I'm
see him,
thinking.
then I will
I'm cooking.
Let him
Let him
cook.
cook.
Let him cook.
let him cook.
No, I said that Jamie couldn't see him from there before.
That's
so
fine.
You cannot see
Yeah.
them.
Unless you
I
can
will-
wanted style
that'll be-
curve your bullets.
That
Do
would,
it. No one told him that bullets fly straight.
Curve
uh,
the bullet.
Technically, it's a enchanted bullet where it sucks the soul out of somebody, so it doesn't even fight. So, but I
Yeah.
digress.
yeah, but
I
unfortunately,
still
you
believe
need
it
line
needs
of
a line
sight
of
to target a
sight,
creature
so-
for an attack. And for
Use
So
your
I will-
non-magic gun and curve the bullet.
yeah, you still have your normal gun, don't you?
I'm gonna attempt that and just shoot the ceiling.
Hey, roll for ricochet. If you get a, I feel
Alright,
like if you
that's-
get a
that's
nat
my
20,
turn.
it should ricochet.
Actually, you know what?
Dr.
I will
Watts.
go. Actually, then I will use my action to then move also. So that's gonna be
Yeah,
10,
Okay.
double that.
20, 30, and get there.
Okay.
So
Now,
that's
Dr.
action,
Watts.
bonus action movement.
Okay, I am going to. Are kelpies like people?
They're horses.
No, these
They're
are like
kelp horses.
seaweed.
horses.
They're plants.
Okay, then in that
Oh, your
case,
woodcutter
plants?
pickaxe! No!
His
are they
pickaxe!
wood?
He's losing the bonus!
Sentinel's pickaxe.
Oh, finally, now
Sentinel,
it's
you
the time
gotta
to
end
use
your
it.
rage so you can get your pickaxe.
Sentinel seems very confused.
We're fighting plants, so your
Dang
woodcutter
it.
pickaxe would get the bonus.
Just rip it
I
off your
will-
face and start beating
Yeah,
people
just start
with it.
slapping them.
There we go.
You from? Can I see them from where I'm at?
Yes. Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna shoot. You're gonna see, him like take a lighter,
What even is the
that he was
woodcutter
like built,
pickaxe?
flick it up, and shoot a firebolt at the one in front of Sentinel and Ruma.
That's
All
not
right,
bad.
you shoot a firebolt.
Oh, you get an extra 2d6.
That's an 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Nice.
Cool. Dealing 26 fire damage.
All right, it
Nice.
takes its damage. But due to the wetness of the Kelpie, it doesn't seem to do quite as much as you anticipated it to.
I was thinking fire.
You burn the plant.
But that makes sense because it's water.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh,
they're
but
burning.
also it takes another 4 damage as my fire is like alchemist fire because I have alchemist superpowers. So I get +4 to
Four extra damage.
things that do acid, fire, necrotic, or poison.
Is it still considered fire
Yeah, it's still
damage?
fire.
Yeah, it's still fire damage. It's, yeah.
Okay,
I'm just giving a reason.
Yeah, mechanically, it's
perfect.
just 4 bonus damage.
sure. That's all I needed
But
to
my
know.
fire is super good.
He just has
Oh,
really
what?
intense fire.
Dr. Watch just runs up and you have some contraption, I'm assuming, and you just blast out this little fireball.
It's like my
Firebomb.
little my lighter.
Well,
He's a little lighter. He ignites it from his
Yeah.
And I shoot it out.
Blast.
And then bonus action. I'm gonna go 5, or no, I'm gonna go 10, 20, 30, 40. And then I can still do bonus action spell slots, right? I always forget how that works.
Yes. If you didn't do a main
Yeah,
action.
if you did a cantrip, so yes.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can
If you did a
bonus
cantrip on your main
action.
action, you can bonus action a spell.
Then I am going to bonus
There's technically
action
a way around it. Yeah.
Sanctuary. Chicka-chicka.
Nice.
That's it.
Yep.
My doctor's coat lights up with strobes, just in case someone's trying to hit me.
All right, this one, Kelpie's here. Since Sentinel's already grappled, he's going for you again, Ruma. Nope. Wow, I rolled 2 2s in a row. Nope. This
feel
thing,
that.
these Kelpies are just throwing themselves at you, Ruma, and you're just holding them off with your shield. Darby.
I guess we'll go 10, 20. And I will start hucking cards. I'm gonna throw at this far one in the back, I guess.
Okay.
Fortunately, with my new invocation, it's not really gonna matter. But I'll hit the one in the back, or attempt to. That is a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
That will be 9 force damage.
Takes 9 force.
And why not? I have the capability to do it, and it probably doesn't make a difference. I will also push it 10 feet back in a straight line.
It goes backwards.
I will throw a second card at it.
Knockback. Knock him into one of our people. Get a card back.
Unfortunately, I can't. It was only a straight line away from me.
Pot of greed.
I will throw the second
Nick didn't
card,
even
the
hear what
Pot
I
of
said.
Greed. That is a 26 to hit.
Allows you to draw
Alright.
2 cards from your
I get
deck.
3 cards now, too. That's 15 force damage to that one.
Ooh, that was a big hit.
Oh,
There
it's
you
max
go.
damage. And then I get a third card because we're level 11.
Yeah.
I will throw the third card, and technically it gets pushed 10 feet again, but there's nowhere for it to go.
Boom.
You just see
against the
poop
wall.
against the
It
wall.
just smashes it into the wall. And that's an 11 on the third card.
That'll miss. The card will dissipate before it reaches the
Yeah.
Kelpie.
I still have 10 feet, so I guess I will back up and not have the ruler. I'll back up 10 feet. And then bonus action, spades can do stuff if I decide that's the thing that it'll do.
Yeah.
And that is it.
Sentinel, you're grappled, which just means you can't move.
Cool. Then I'll swing away.
And this
Cool.
one's the grappled
Roll
one
away.
right there.
Okay, I'll hit him for
Fire his laser.
an 18 to hit.
That'll hit. Do you need me to do his dex thing for the lightning too?
I'll fire it in my laser.
Ooh.
Well, he can fire at anything with it.
That's what I'm saying. Lightning, baby.
Yeah, sure.
Dex save 4.
Does lightning do more because they're wet and in the water?
It surprisingly doesn't. They have no damage
Vulnerabilities.
weaknesses.
Vulnerability.
Yeah, vulnerabilities.
It's not Pokemon, sadly.
Yeah, not a lot of things have vulnerabilities in 5e. in
There are
general,
very
is
few
that a-
creatures that have vulnerabilities.
For whatever
It failed.
reason.
With a 4, Nick.
And a 6 lightning damage.
Takes 6 lightning damage. It cannot be blinded.
Okay.
And now you can wail away at it.
I guess I probably should have also hit the one that was grappling you to break the grapple.
So I hit it for 14 damage.
But that's okay.
It takes 14 damage.
I
And
feel the
then
grapple
I will
condition isn't
swing.
really that
They're
bad.
the
Swing
world's
away
toughest
again.
Kelpies.
Yeah, they're pretty
Do
tough.
it.
Yeah.
17 to hit.
That'll hit.
13 damage.
Takes 13 damage.
All right.
They also compel you to try to drown yourself, apparently. So it's kind of cool.
Well, you
That's
they
it.
grapple you and pull you
All
into
right.
the water.
So this one over here that Darby pushed back, since he can't get to Ruma, he's going to go and attack you, Sentinel.
Oh yeah, because they have like no movement because there's no water.
Yeah.
Non-natural 20.
That hits.
Actually, if I could get all the way around, I could start pushing them away from everything.
6, so 3 damage to you, Sentinel, and you're grappled by this one as well.
Basically, just Magikarps.
Oop. Yeah.
Oh, and that's a hot 2 for a 6, so that's going to miss you. Oh, and Sentinel is minus 3 hit points.
I don't know what happened there. But
Oh, yeah. When you went to do -3, you probably accidentally like overrode it.
so. Damn it.
Whatever it should be.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to.
Change his rage.
Yep.
Man, you like immediately do that, dude.
Yep. As soon as I take damage.
Well, maybe you'll get lucky.
I'm going to change my rage to more lightning bolts.
Hey, you can tag
Yes.
the right now at least.
I gotta do it again. So roll for
Shock.
deck save.
Which one? The one attacking you?
Yeah.
16.
That actually might save. I don't know how high the deck save, or I don't know how high your DC is.
I wish it gave 16. It meets
Yeah.
it. Beats it.
Yeah, it's,
Eats it.
unfortunately, as a barbarian, you don't really use that many saving throws, so
Yeah.
it's not a thing that's like readily available on the character sheet.
Blast
Yeah.
lightning at it, and the Kelpie just doesn't affect it in that moment.
Anyways, I started blasting.
So, anyways, I started blast.
All right, but that's it now.
So this other one's that's got you grappled is actually gonna release you since you're grappled and attack Ruma.
What a
Nope.
jerk.
Nope.
So I'm no longer grappled now,
You're grappled
No,
by the
you're still
other
grappled
one.
by the guy on the right now.
Yeah.
but I'm still grappled.
Yep.
Yes.
They were
Darby.
bubble 2 grapples.
Fades will come up here. Sprinkle some magical pixie dust on the Darby, and he feels a little bit luckier, and give me the help action. That's it. I guess technically
Ruma!
Fade has 10 more movement, so Fades will move.
Will
up
you
into the-
do something good?
I'll sure try.
Wow.
Will you hit your attack? And not
Hey, I
that
think
one?
me soaking up like 8 hits with no
Yeah.
damage
Yeah.
is good enough.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
I'm
good.
hitting the one in front of me.
Go ahead.
Maybe.
DM shade. DM shade.
Oh my god, I thought I got a 1 again, but it was a 7. So 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
We're in business.
And
For,
business is good.
11 damage.
Takes 11 damage.
And then I'm gonna hit it again. Oh my god, 11 to hit. What is happening?
That will miss. You go to swing and it gets wrapped up in the Kelpie's weeds and you can't quite get the full swing going.
I will proceed to be sad.
Well, as you're sad, it's gonna attempt to attack you back.
Yeah, okay.
Nope. just they just keep coming for you, but they don't
gonna
they don't
keep trying.
they don't get it.
There's
Azrael.
So I can see the Kelpies now, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can see the
Okay.
Kelpies now.
I am going to fire my laser. I'm going to shoot the white devil at this one right here.
Go ahead.
That is a 24 to hit. I think that hits.
That'll
That's
hit.
8 plus
That's
your
gonna be
con.
sneak
And that's sneak attack.
Proficiency. Yeah, you get sneak attack from like 6 ways. You got so many allies around.
33 damage.
Ooh.
You deal 33 damage to it, and as your bullet pierces the Kelpie, you begin to watch as its leaves and like things begin to kind of dissipate down, and you hear a whinny, and in that whinny you hear Seabiscuit.
As Seabiscuit is absorbed into the white soul, is absorbed into the devil.
That's horrible.
Smoke away from it and
Wait,
go.
that's why I really forgot. What did I take as
10,
my
20.
sticker can?
30.
Okay. No.
That's it.
Okay. Dr. Watts,
Okay,
Doesn't
how
matter.
far down are these things?
10 feet.
You're like 10 feet down.
All right. So I will go 10.
So you jump down.
Mm-hmm.
Break your ankle.
20,
Tuck and roll. Tuck and roll.
Shatter it.
30. And I'm gonna try to attack this thing
Sorry.
Okay.
with a booming blade, neurotoxin, not
Okay.
magic, because I don't do that. nonsense.
That's not magic. It's just
He's casting
special
spells.
chemicals.
Casting science.
He's casting science. He's sciencing a booming blade.
Damn it. That is a 16.
That'll hit.
It's my
Oh,
favorite
dope.
description ever for a barbarian. Muscle
So,
wizard
and I don't get
cast
sneak
fist.
attacks, right?
Muscle wizards cast.
On this one?
With booming
I like
blade.
it.
I believe since we're level 11, you do get because it's based on your total level, not your like
Mhm.
class level. So you'll get the level 11 effect of booming blade. So whatever
Well,
bonus
no, I'm
damage you
talking
get
about-
from-
He's asking if he gets sneak attack though.
Oh,
Because it's still it's still an attack with a finesse weapon.
Yeah, let
that's
me
a good
let
question.
me double check what Rogue's
I think
wording
booming blade
is.
technically does do the weapon damage.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
does.
so you
I
would
do
get
believe
so
it
you get
falls
sneak
under
attack
that.
on your weapon.
Cool.
I'm just double checking to make sure it doesn't reference a non-magical attack or something stupid like that.
It well it doesn't.
Once per turn,
What
you
do you
can do an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack.
On an attack roll, the attack
Yeah.
must use a finesse or ranged weapon. It's a finesse weapon. The spell uses the weapons. Yes, you get sneak attack.
Yeah. Because
Cool. So it'll be 8 plus 2d6.
It just
will
doesn't come
be-
up that often because nobody really casts spells with a dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most
That'd
people
be
who take
8
booming
plus
blade are using
6.
long swords.
That'd be 14 piercing damage or slashing damage. I forget what
I think it's piercing for a dagger.
piercing.
I don't
And
know.
then for booming
Sounds like-
blade,
Yeah, but that
it
is-
takes
Yeah, it's
let's
piercing.
say level 11. It takes 2d8.
I believe it's dead.
It's dead. It's
Yeah,
very
it's-
dead.
It died from the piercing before the thunder. hit.
Yeah, it died just from as it dies. It whinnies. Seabist or no, Secretariat.
Oh, nice.
Secretary.
Secret.
And then, because I still have
Secretary.
10 feet of movement, I will go back here, and I will
Weep.
end my turn. Actually, no, bonus action, because I still have bonus action. I will bonus action. What I can do? Dodge, right?
Yeah.
No, I can disengage or hide. So, bonus action dash, and I will go back up here.
All right. The next will be this Kelpie. It was had since Sentinel is grappled, it had 2 targets. Now it only has Ruma, so it's just gonna keep wailing on Ruma.
One
Nope.
of these will do it.
Nope. As an 8-2 that time. Darby.
Not
You
even
see,
crook.
you just see one of these things holding on the Sentinel, just these dead bodies of these other 2 Kelpies, and then just one whacking at Ruma without really anything happening.
I'm
Poor
gonna go
Kelpies,
30
they're
feet
trying.
into the room, and I'm gonna throw cards at the one that is grappling Sentinel.
All right.
Thank you.
I thankfully can push it, so it'll break the grapple. That is a 24 to hit.
Yes, Daddy.
That is 7 force damage, and I will
No.
push it 10 feet backward.
Sentinel, you're no longer grappled as the force of the card blasts the Kelpie and it loosens its grip as it's knocked backwards.
And then
Thanks, Darby.
No, technically I had advantage on that. So, forgot I gave myself.
Would you like to roll to see if you get a nat 20?
I might as well, I guess. Oh, I actually rolled worse.
There you go.
So there we go. That is for the second card, same target. We're going for a what is that? That's a 17 to hit.
Yep.
Almost max at 14 force.
Takes 14 force.
And then third card, and I guess I'll push it into the wall, just for fun. That is a 16 to hit.
Yep.
And that is 15 force damage.
Ooh. You just
I
see
will-
Darby whipping cards out, pushing this thing away, blasting this
Push it
Kelpie
into the
free
wall again,
Sentinel.
because why not? Then bonus action, spades can do things, but
Yeah, spades. Anything else,
Hey.
Darby?
that is movement, action, bonus action. That's it.
I just accidentally skipped you, Sentinel, because it made me double click, but you're next, not this Kelpie.
I will hit this Kelpie
Oh, shit.
with non-nat 20.
That'll hit him.
And then for the second one,
Dang.
a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
We're doing 17 damage and 15 damage.
All right. Big hits. The sentinel just winds up and smokes the thing. Any lightning from your
And yes, and give me that dodge.
on which one?
Same guy.
What was it?
8.
He is going to take 5 lightning damage.
Nice.
Takes 5 lightning.
That's it.
All right. The Kelpie that got knocked away is going to move up, and it's going to attempt to attack you twice, Sentinel.
Hit me.
18.
That misses.
All right, next then. Natural 1, so that's definitely a miss. That's his turn. He flails around at you, but after being blasted by 3 cards, it's a little delirious. Darby, you're familiar.
He
Finally,
did
is
kind of get
prey.
ping-ponged into a wall a bunch of times there. Alright, we got 10, 20. You know, I don't want to have to recast the ritual. That takes forever. I'll send
Economic.
spades over to Arthur / Azriel, and Azriel will get the pixie dust this time, and get the help
Huzzah.
action and feel a little bit luckier. Then I'll have spades just kind of come back towards me.
Ruma,
I'm hitting it.
hit it.
19.
Yeah, that'll hit it, baby.
He did it.
10 damage.
Takes 10.
And I'm gonna knock it 10 feet into the corner because that's something that I saw Darby do, and that sounds cool.
All right, you
Yeah.
crush the Kelpie into the corner.
You do have
Alright,
the
and
crusher
now-
feed, so you can.
And then I'm gonna do it
Nobody crushes
again.
Kelpie into the corner.
Damn. I can't roll. I got another 11 to hit. What is
Oh,
going
you-
on?
Again,
I'm rolling-
you got that
I'm rolling
crush,
like
you got-
Nick tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Nick's rolled really well, actually.
Well,
Yeah.
my damage rolls have been.
Your damage rolls have been a
Crap.
little lower, but your hits have been really good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you once again, Ruma, you're just not. You haven't adjusted to getting back in a large body again. You're just really struggling.
I can't shrink ever again. Getting out of here. is gonna
never
be a problem.
shrink Ruma.
Azrael, you're
shrink
watching
Ruma,
as
got
Ruma
it.
flails about.
Ruma stays
Ezreal
the
will
same
chuckle
size.
to himself and then take a.
All right,
And he'll say, "Sucks to suck." That's a 23 to hit.
don't even bother rolling because it has 7 health left.
All right, that's sneak attack, baby.
Yeah.
Blast this Kelpie and it just dies. And as
Anyways,
this
it's
one
good.
dies, it yells out, "Black Beauty!"
Oh man.
And then I will go 10, 20, 30, dash 10, 20, 30.
Right.
It's my turn.
Dr. Watts, you just watched Azrael just blast one of these things to death again as more horse names are called out.
Yeah. 5. Or no, sorry. 10, 20. This is a thing, right?
Yeah, this map just sucks.
30. I would like to jump for 40 and do the same thing that Ruba did and booming blade this thing.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Here we go. Ooh. That's not great. That's an 11, but
that will well, okay.
wait. I'm using my Pearl of the Unicorn once a day.
All right, once a day.
Oh
Good advantage.
Dang it. It's 16.
Oh.
That'll hit. That will hit.
Nice.
He just
what we're-
watches Jamie with his little dagger just goes diving up and just pierces this Kelpie.
Literally just
So that's-
Draxes his way down.
So that's the dagger damage, the sneak attack, the booming blade, and the extra D10 for the 10 feet that I'm giving you.
Nice. All right, so that's
I
another.
have 20 HP left. I'm assuming it's.
That's another 8 plus 2d6 is
And if it moves on his turn,
5.
it'll take more.
13 plus a d10. I think unless I get all ones,
I think it's actually taking
that's
more.
9.
I
So
think he's-
yeah, he's dead.
So Dr. Watts just impales this thing with his dagger, pierces it, and as the Kelpie dies, you hear it yell out, "Shadow!" and dies.
You see me take my dagger and wipe it off on of the thing. They're right back in my scalpel area.
All right, you've solved my Kelpie trap.
We beat the Kelpie puzzle.
Yes, the Kelpie puzzle.
Very
So
difficult.
I believe Jamie, you were the one that initiated that.
Yeah, by
Yeah.
turning the
By
wheel.
walking in. Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
and walking
Darby, you would be next.
Well, I guess I'll loop all the way around. And bring Spades with me and ask Sentinel what's going on up here. Since he was over here.
There's a guy. He is in love, and he's also
Right?
very mean. He likes to shoot me with arrows, even though I told him not to.
Even though I told
Told him
him,
not to.
hey,
Uh,
don't do that.
Did you not?
Okay, I guess. There's doors. Have you tried the door?
No, I was going to try the door, and then Dr. Watts wanted to hang out with the Kelpies. So
I didn't even know they were in here.
you really wanted to, and your subconscious told you hang out with the Kelpies.
I trust Sentinel inherently. With
Yeah,
my life,
honestly, I think Sentinel's telling the truth here.
Yeah.
So I will walk up to this first
I
door,
know
Keep
science.
people alive.
and I will try to open the first
I was
door.
thinking it right.
It does lock. It kind of lifts, so you kind of grab it and you just are easily able to hoist it up, Darby.
I'm assuming if I let go, it'll just drop. Or
No,
will
it actually
like lock
does.
into
You know
place.
what they say
It
when
does
you
lock
assume
into
that-
place, and there's these little mechanisms on the wall. You just kind of like pull them, and it would drop.
Okay. Then I guess I'll open the first door.
Give me an insight on these, Darby, or investigate, I guess,
Investigation. I don't
There's a
remember.
trap.
I'm actually like okay at these.
since you're.
Well, actually, I'm like mildly. I'm proficient. And that's on a 19 on the die for 24.
Nice.
It seems like these doors are designed to keep water.
Water which way? Out, I assume?
Out. He said out.
Out.
Okay. You cut out, at least for me. I didn't hear out.
No,
I just
I
assumed
You
it was
don't
out.
need to.
That makes sense. Okay. I guess I'll go to the second door and attempt
Door's
that
a
one.
little more challenging. I'm gonna need a strength check from you.
Yeah, Darby, pinnacle
Little
of
heavier.
strength right here.
He's the
Yeah.
strongest guy.
Can I have Spades flutter over and help me lift the door?
Yeah, I mean you use spades during your exploration. Spades, use your tiny little dragon arms to open this door.
Hey, he's a
Spades
magical
are-
being.
That's how weak Darby is that he has to call on his little stubby flying
Yeah,
thing.
my
it's just-
tiny creature that is a magical pseudo dragon made of
Poor
playing
Darby.
cards to help
Yeah.
me lift a door. That is an 18 because I'm rolling straight on the dice.
Wow. Yeah, you actually are able to open the door. You just as Spades kind of comes over and he looks at what you're
There
trying
you
to
go,
do, and he
Spades.
shakes his head. He just jiggles his little fairy dust on you, and you're able to hoist the door up and lock it into place.
Okay,
Impressive.
that was a lot. I'm gonna leave this last one for one of you bigger lads. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pick that one up. I'm gonna be honest.
Lad.
We're lads
Well, if that's it
now.
for you there, then
Yeah.
Azrael, you're the next.
I'll
on
leave the
on
next
thing.
door for someone who is not at a
Because I
10
don't think we
strength.
can pass the slime or the.
The building. No, we don't really know how to get past those yet, other than just
I will.
teleporting. flying.
I will attempt the first door here that Darby did not attempt.
Yeah.
That's a strength roll for me.
Uh-oh. Come on.
You want to help him, Darby? You're there.
That's a
Oh.
4.
Yeah, I'll attempt to help.
So Darby and Azrael are gonna try to lift
Yeah, the
this
two
door.
strongest.
Lord.
Oh yeah.
It's a 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, the two of you skinny boys are not able to lift this door with
Oh yeah,
any.
the two strongest members in the party try to lift the
yeah, I'm
heaviest
not able to
door.
get this door up.
You guys are our muscle, and you're
Yeah.
failing us right now.
Yeah,
I know.
Unfortunately, sorry.
Disappointed.
Azrael, you struggle for a moment, but you can't. Even with Darby's help, you can't get this door up. It's pretty heavy.
Hey, Sentinel or Roomba, you wanna give it
You
a
guys want to do
here?
this one? It weighs like 3,000 pounds. What do you?
This
what
door
do you-
puzzle has us really stumped.
Yeah.
With
I will-
Ruma's great size, he doesn't even need anyone to hoist him up. He just grabs onto the ledge and pulls himself up.
You-
I mean,
what are you?
honestly,
You're like 8
he
feet.
is 7-something feet
Yeah.
tall, so it's not
It's a 10-foot
unrealistic.
drop.
Like, he actually probably could just, like, hop. Just
Yeah.
grabbing it.
All right, I'll give you a good old strength check. Oh, I only got a
One.
15.
Even with Ruma, you are
Do-
not
do
able
you
to
want-
I
open
will
this
help
door.
him. I will help him.
Do you
Alright,
want, do you want
Azriel's gonna-
spades to give you some magic dust to make you feel a little better?
Well, you only get one advantage, so it doesn't matter.
17.
Oh, it's not much better.
You still cannot get the door open.
Yes.
Well,
Oh,
we
yeah.
must
I
return.
could have. I'm sitting here knowing that I could help, and I'm not at all.
Move over, folks.
Sentinel. Here
Oh,
comes Big
Sentinel.
Chick.
Sentinel about to come flex on everybody.
Is this guy still shooting his crossbow, or is he?
He only
only
is
stepped that
shooting
way.
like right on this.
Yeah, the
like,
tile
one here.
adjacent to you, not the.
I just look at him and I say, "Don't even think about it."
I don't need to. I'm watching you idiots fail on these doors. It's pretty entertaining.
Oh,
It's very
wow.
heavy, okay?
Anything you can
can't
help
even
with the
see us. They're
doors?
around the corner. How do you know we're failing at these doors?
Because I have a tiny little peephole that I can see out the side here.
You know, that's valid.
That's weird.
And no, I
Alright.
cannot help you with a door. It's against my contract.
I'm
Eternal life
Is
and all
that
that
on the
jazz.
script?
You have
Yeah.
eternal life, but you all you have to do, you have to sit in this room and wait for people to
My
find.
job is literally to manage this dungeon or be part of the people of this dungeon. It's like
That's
going into a
such
haunted
bad
house.
deal.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
even know how to tell you.
I get to be with my, as script says, lover, so it makes sense narratively.
As script says.
As the script, so you're not even like together actually. That's just.
No, I'm
This
the
is the lore.
understudy. I don't know what the other guy is like, but I
Oh,
barely talk to the woman.
Okay, that's fair.
She's too hairy.
Oh god.
Oh, okay.
What?
All right. I rolled a 17.
That's the
Did
same.
you get help?
Can I get help?
Yeah. Everybody
help
help him. Can he just roll until he passes
Dr.
now?
Watts.
No.
I will.
What'd you get?
Dr. Watts will come up and be like, "I see what's going on here. You need the real strongest Avenger.
I
I
do.
am on the way.
Uh,
I'm here to help."
We're doomed.
All right, here I go.
This the way.
It's worse, Celeste.
Yes. You're
We
rolling
can't
a save.
open
No,
a
because
single
technically-
you're rolling a
door.
straight
So it's an
save.
advantage, so you
You're
technically have a 17 on the roll.
Yes.
If
Oh,
anyone can do anything to make it better.
I
Flash
could,
of
The roll-
genius.
and I'm
the roll
not
on roll-
going to.
The roll in
Because I
D&D
wanna
Beyond
save
called
it.
it a strength save. It's supposed to be just rolling a strength check, not a strength save.
Oh, so it's even worse than what I rolled there.
Awesome.
Oh,
All right,
four.
Azriel's turn is done. So Ruma, you guys are all standing in front of this door as this dude who's shooting arrows at Sentinel is laughing at you. You audibly hear him laugh at you from down the hall.
I would like to hit the door.
With your hammer?
Yes.
Okay.
breaking off the hinges.
I
Or
won't
I
make
guess
you
not
roll to
hinges.
hit it because it's just a giant
Okay.
door. You are striking a metal door with your hammer.
Yes.
Okay.
Really hard.
Give me a damage roll.
I'm gonna do it with two hands too.
Okay.
I can
That
use my
that's what
D10.
really
All right,
needed to happen.
14.
14 damage. The door takes 14 damage and half of it's reverberated back into you for 7.
Should I smite it?
Heck yeah.
No.
Just
Smite-
knock
No.
yourself out.
Smite
No,
the door.
You should not smite the door. Is the door
Is
an
it
undead
technically
or a
a
It's the only,
fiend?
it's the only right proper way to use smite is
Is
like
it an
inanimate
undead or a
object, post no
fiend?
threat.
Does he get the bonus DA?
So
Hey,
Ruma,
no, I
you
won't
guys
smite the
notice a
door.
very clear dent in this metal door now, though. Anything else for you, Ruma?
No.
Just
Alright.
leave the door.
Sentinel, you're next. Ruma,
Okay.
you watch Ruma hit the door.
Well, should we talk to this other guy then and just ask him if we can go in the door behind him and go talk to Schmelda
His
or
lover
whatever her
or
name is?
Snarla.
Yeah. Snarla. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go stand. I'm not gonna go step on his block and make him mad.
I'm not mad. It's just my job.
Okay. Can I see the script?
No, you cannot see the script.
Can I see the script?
Pretty please.
No, that is confidential information. You cannot see the script.
But if we don't know what
Okay.
the script is, how do we know how to act accordingly for your script?
Well, that's the point. You're not being scripted. I'm being scripted on what to do when you just.
Oh yeah, we can help you out, you know.
I know.
Okay. Does the
Toxic
script say
nuggets.
that the door behind you is locked?
Like the one behind me or the one you idiots have been trying to open for the last 5
No,
minutes?
the one behind you. We can't open this other door.
Well, there is a door behind me. No, it's not locked, but it doesn't lead to that area. That's a different area.
Well,
My
I mean,
area
what-
leads to the Snarla.
Can Snarla help us open up the other door?
I don't know. She
Yeah.
has a lot of magical powers. Do you think Snarla can help me open the door?
I mean, it kind of seems like it. Does that what the script dictates?
The script literally tells me that if you step into my hallway, I shoot you with a crossbow to protect
Okay,
my
that's
love.
it. That's not a very long script. Okay.
No, it's a 600-page script. I just have a very small part to play in it.
Got you.
That's fair.
Okay. Small question. Does the script say that we make it to the end?
It's not specific to you guys. It's just a general script of what we're doing in the dungeon.
Okay, I was just hoping.
Here. I'm gonna liken it this way. I'm gonna liken it to you this way.
Okay.
You work at a restaurant establishment, and your boss
Yeah, kind of.
gives you a manual that tells you how to do your job. You
He
read
didn't
that
do that.
manual, and it says that you need to flip burgers for a living, and you flip the burger patties every 5 minutes. Does that make sense?
Could they be grilled cheeses?
Yes, they can be grilled cheeses. That's fine.
Okay.
Now, if the goddess her fucking self walks into your burger shop and shits on your grill, your job is still to flip those grilled cheese patty things that whatever you want it to be. Doesn't change your script. Someone just shit in your patties. That's all this is right now. You are shitting in my grilled cheese. That's what this is right now.
So you have a manual, not a script.
It's a script, thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you. And
You're
I'm just going to jump up and do I have enough room to fly in this?
Yeah, I mean it's not like a low hanging passage. He's
Okay,
gonna shoot
cool.
at you, but you can fly.
Yeah. No, he told me if I touch the blocks.
He
then
did
I'd fly.
specifically say if you touch the panel.
I'm gonna say that as I'm flying through the air. You told me you wouldn't shoot me.
You can't shoot me! You can't shoot me!
You said.
This is I think you should leave sketch right now.
Yeah, really.
You can't do that. You said that I had to touch the tile.
Well, the man you've been talking to readies and aims his crossbow and pulls the trigger, and we will
That's
find out if it strikes true next week on Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
As you guys continue to explore the mountain.